Say it to the camera. Please state your name and social security number.
Hello, my name is God. Um, my
Hello,
age
my
is
name's
endless.
IT. I fixed CK's shit. I will stand to this victory on my own accord.
I'll only kill 2 people now.
Oh boy, I
As
hope
opposed
one
to
of them's
4.
me.
No. You're the enjoy all of the more survivor's guilt.
No, thank
If I
you.
remember right, there's actually a trap in the Tomb of Horrors that turns your character into an infant.
But yeah,
Time to be a baby.
There's some
greetings
fun D&D
everyone. Would
knowledge for you.
anybody like to give teeny tiny itty bitty recap?
We're alive.
Evangeline turned into Bob the Builder,
Whoa.
created a small forge town.
The bill.
All the efforts of a dragon and 2 very, very creepy, with staring problems, construct friends move the pillars. She has apparently taken some. That joke's gone. I'm gonna stop.
Was that the fuck? What's happening?
I don't know. Everything studded to a halt when I thought about Jeff the Shark laughing.
Jesus Christ.
He hit like a mental wall.
In a mental wall. That mind blank really went over.
I was just about to say, mind blanks really got me fucked up. I'm sorry.
I do
Never seems
remember
to go
Esteban and Maraska nearly non-existing anymore. That would have been fun.
Yeah.
Not to mention Joel-Bay being the only thing to hold her exes back from going out there.
Rex and Evangeline. We're both just sprinting to certain doom.
Yes.
2 very not stealthy individuals. I think you both have disadvantage in stealth, or is it just?
Oh, absolutely.
What's amazing is
Not a stealth skill gives you disadvantage.
Fucking- I have had the best success with stealth on Maraska this rendition than I could have ever hoped before. The fact I get bonuses.
And yet you still
Hashtag
roll
too
single
angry to be
digits.
found.
Certainly fucking did, didn't I?
You really did, despite your bonuses.
Crying in the club right
And
now.
tripping on every last grain of sand. But yeah. Y'all got some friends. Got a couple friends with you.
We do have friends.
Specifically 2 of them. 3 of them if you count Joel Bay.
Raylan did say more would probably be tempted to come down once we get the circle running. Maybe.
Which, as you can see, it's small. It's a little
No, but-
unstable. But it's here.
It's big enough to fight it.
Which nothing's attacking you.
I know. It's not enough.
And now we just gotta wait the 2 days to see who else decides to pop through the portal.
Evangeline was
Or
definitely
choose
gonna
to
go up.
leave now.
I'm gonna say Evangeline pops through the portal.
Oh yeah, no, I believe that's what was happening at the very end of last session. We put a pin in it for this session. Evangeline choosing to be like, I'm gonna be the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
She
teleport
was.
circle. I see.
That is the teleport
Yeah.
circle. And
Yeah,
that was the
I
one
put
that
you on
was
a
drawn
pentagram.
by that was drawn by Penny.
Thinking about
it's
how
all
every time
scraped
Penny
up and
touches
stuff
Maraska,
because
he stops thinking.
the energy going into these things are a little unstable, not because of a failure of the user, but because of a failure of the structure itself. But Evangeline,
But she
are you using
works.
the teleporter?
I'm gonna say, but does it work?
But she's gonna work. Yes, Evangeline would have been the one to test it out.
Okay.
Before
So
you
here's
did. Oh, okay.
no, go ahead. If you're going to do something right before she steps on the teleporter, be my guest.
I wanted to yoink a spell from Evangeline real quick, aka
Oh.
copy one.
Stealing another one.
Stop stealing my spells. Either
Uh,
pray to God or don't.
The mass cure wounds. Thank you.
You take a mass cure wounds.
Yeah, it doesn't take it from you, Evangeline. It's still yours.
No, I
just
know.
have it
I
too.
know. Stop using me like this. Either pray to God or stop.
I'm just gonna.
Only wants you
yoink.
for your spells.
I'm not that kind of cleric.
Let
Everybody's like that eventually.
Let me pull up the spells real quick. Mass cure wounds, you said?
Yeah, I believe that's the cure wounds I can just hit others with, right?
That is the cure wounds. That is an AoE. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a spicy good one.
That is now in your.
Thank you.
Ma'am, I
Should be in
don't
your
want your
spell book, let me
stinky
look.
face near me right now, thank you.
Yep, there it is. Starts at 5th level.
Okay, cool.
It's a 5th level spell.
All right. So here's how it's going to go down. Evangeline,
Yeah, it's gonna hurt. How are you?
please roll me 1d. We'll do. Yeah. Please roll me 1d8.
Oh, heard. You know, it's. Oh, man.
Okay. That's good. You want that.
Oh, oh, thank God. Oh, thank Bob. I'm okay, guys. For now.
I need you to make me a con save.
Okay.
Pass it with flying colors. You will only take half this damage, and literally impossible to half this damage. You take 1 psychic damage,
Understood.
and for the next 10 minutes, you have disadvantage on your perception rolls.
I don't need those right now.
Represented by minor nausea and dizziness. You might recognize this as the first layer's curse.
At the
Oh.
moment they step
Oh.
through,
Oh, no.
Hearing that realization, oh fuck.
the moment they step through, just do.
Oh my god, just close that up.
No.
God damn. Yeah, so now you know why rolling low is very important on that roll.
Oh, no. Is this something I could pick up in character? I feel like this is important information.
Give me an Arcana or a Religion check.
Oh, I'm gonna go with the religion check, God. Religion. It starts with R. There it is. Can I throw guidance on myself there?
You are in the middle of transit. I would say no.
Understood.
You're basically like magic dust, effectively.
Understood.
But with a 16, you've experienced this before, so what you will know is that what you just experienced is Ascension Sickness from... It's pretty weak, so you can kind of pick up with a 16 that it's from the upper layers of the Maw. But it's not high enough to fully piece together, but you do know that what you are suffering when you use this teleporter specifically, you suffer Ascension.
Gotcha. Great.
Unfortunately, so the unfortunate thing is that you only got hit with the first layer. So to you right now, with a 16, you're just like, oh, that's not bad. Fortunately, you still only got hit with the first layer.
Yeah.
But you do recognize this as Ascension Sickness. But yeah, you're going to... Where are you going?
You know, her first instinct would be she was scared that if she went up a lot of layers, that something really bad would happen. So she probably only went up to the next layer, I guess where the bone wave
Oh, you're
was.
going. You're
Like,
going
she wanted to
going
test it out.
Going to Forge Town. Okay.
Yeah.
So I won't force everybody to fucking warp all the way back to this Forge Town. But yeah, you pop up at the Forge Town. You see a couple skeletons there. And go, hi.
Hi. Okay, because in her mental hypothesis, she was like, if I went up a lot of layers, I'm scared I'm gonna be hit with a lot of different layers.
Oh yeah,
So-
that's gonna make it even worse because this only reinforces what you feel, kind of, because you only went up one
Went up
layer.
one layer.
You suffered one layer's worth. Who knows?
So that's the hypothesis she's working off of at the moment. She doesn't know. But
Yeah, not with a 16, unfortunately. But yeah, this is a bunch of skeletons just hanging out. You see a couple kobolds here. A couple kobold
oh
skeletons.
no.
They're propagating. There's so many. They're everywhere.
and with that she goes to Havenlight.
Going to Havenlight? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
do it.
She
You
like
go to
steps out
Havenlight.
and then steps back in.
Yeah. Oh, there she goes. Yeah, off to Havenlight you go. What are you doing in Havenlight?
Hey, hi, it works.
Just a random guy in Havenlight being like, "Oh, hey, Evangeline, what works?"
Hi. The small forge we've got. God, what layer are we at anymore?
Small Forge?
It's. Yeah, it's small. I'm gonna go find Raylan really quick.
He should be in his office.
She's just like awkwardly
go.
scooting past.
Yeah. No, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, you go over to Raylan's office. He's in there. He goes, teleporter works then. Yes.
Yeah. So it is small. It is, but it works.
Okay.
The only thing is you do get some ascension nausea there. I only went up one layer just to be safe. So I don't know what happens if you go up multiple layers at once.
Okay.
But
So
it wasn't
If we go to ascend, you go up to the 10th layer, and then go.
for right now that is my working hypothesis, yes.
Oh no, everything worked out too effectively for Evangeline. Maybe it was better to roll high. That would be like, okay, it really fucking hurts no matter how high you go.
If only.
Oh, how unfortunate. Yeah. now people have lowered their guard. Rayla's just gonna. Okay. So 2 days left then. Yes.
2 days. We could go sooner, but yes, 2 days.
Okay.
I should have probably left the standing stone with them to let them know it worked. Actually, now that I'm realizing.
You guys at the very bottom have not heard from Evangeline in hours. Which
Or
that
else
either
someone's
means the
staring at the
teleportation
circle.
worked, or Evangeline has been turned into dust.
Fine, she's fine, totally fine.
And he's looking at it like, does someone want to?
I ain't going up that thing.
I ain't fucking touching that. Look at it.
I'm sure
as
she's
you're looking
fine.
as you're looking at the teleportation circle, it like kind of flickers.
I'm sure
Roscoe
she's
just
fine.
kind of cocks his head. Honey, I know
looks
you
so weak.
probably know very well what you're doing, but I don't trust that thing.
Oh no, I made it and I don't trust it.
He has
No.
that kind of expression. It's like, okay, honest.
Alright.
At
I'll
least
be
you're
real with you.
honest.
The magic here is fucked. All of it's fucked. So, the fact that it worked at all, I'm glad Evangeline. I hope Evangeline's alive.
A horrible teleportation accident finds herself at the bottom.
I'm also getting worried that we have had no word.
Cool. Yeah,
Still not
Evangeline,
going
you,
in that circle.
Yep. Raylan's is okay. So, well, I'm gonna go up top then. Let Umu know.
Okay. I probably should go back down.
Okay.
So that they know that I'm not dead.
The important thing is that the teleporter works. Just massive quotations.
You can go up. That's for sure.
All right. All right. Well, no time to waste. He immediately gets up and starts packing.
Okay, I'm gonna go back down.
All right.
And she'll head over to the teleporter to go back down.
Go back down. A few hours later, you find yourself back at the 11th layer. You guys just see it looks horrifying when Evangeline comes out of the teleporter. It's like it almost looks like she gets like kind of manifests slower than you've ever seen. But eventually she's able to step out intact.
I'm alive, guys. It's good. It's okay. I realized I should have probably left my sending stone with you guys so that when I made it there, you could have known that I was okay.
Arcana check on Evangeline.
Yeah, sure.
Just to see what's going on here.
So
Jesus.
I only went up
no
one.
issues.
I only went up
Okay.
one layer. There is some ascension nausea. My working hypothesis is the more layers you go up, the worse it gets. So I only went up one layer. It wasn't terrible.
Not even a minor headache. It's just like somebody popped you on the head for a second. You're like, ow. 1d4 would have
Okay.
almost killed the party at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad it went well. Looks at the fucking teleporter that flickered not long ago.
It hums ominously.
Huh. Looks at the teleporter that's on the map and sees where it's faded in areas. Is like, oh, so like that.
It just
So?
looks like it's basically like a circuit board that's just like not quite working well. You see probably a little bit more activity in certain areas that you know is like, that's just like leaking magic, isn't it? Ugh.
See, I told you Evangeline was fine.
Again, I'm sorry. I should have
I
left
wasn't
the
worried
sending
that
stone.
Evangeline was dead, or it's okay.
Twitch.
Well, that was something.
See,
Glad it worked.
Yeah, it worked.
Just in the process.
There was a lot of cobalt skeletons.
You should have brought him with you.
No. Mm-mm. There's-
No?
They're my friends.
I'm glad they're your friends.
They would be amazing at killing things.
I think what's
Okay.
really funny about Evangeline is just the fact that like these are good kobolds now, but because they're undead, Evangeline's lifist.
Exactly. I don't know what
I don't
to
care.
tell you.
Good. You're a skeleton. You're evil.
It's not that they're evil. It's that this is so disrespectful.
Clearly, they want to be here.
Yeah, I'm sure anything that comes back from the dead is gonna be happy to be back, but that's just not how life works.
Just
You
wait till
get
hear
one
about what a
shot.
witch is.
It's beautiful.
I'm gonna eat it.
The circle of life is beautiful.
I'm gonna eat it. Probably
Don't
crunchy.
eat the kobold.
Not the kobold. Uh, no.
Kobold bones are probably pretty crunchy.
I'm gonna eat a
Why?
kobold.
Why am I?
Not easy like
Why,
a chicken bone.
why didn't you bring the other kobolds? Come on now. I need friends.
I need
You can go
friends.
up and
Looks
get
at
your
his
friends.
I'm
if
not
we're
touching
not
that pole
enough.
with a 20-foot pole.
Okay.
Refuse
Anyways.
to acknowledge this poll.
We have-
Oh, man.
Maybe 2 days. I told them we have 2 days. We could leave sooner, but I told Raylan that it takes you up, so.
We'll see who comes up. I mean, do you
Well,
want to step out of the
it's
portal
down.
now?
I'm out of the portal. This is just the small protective barrier. Like if Dirt was
Very
around and there
tiny.
was a rogue Warforged that really wanted his soul. Anyway.
Yep.
Anymore.
Hey, don't mind. I'm just gonna put him there. There we go. He exists now.
I missed her.
Oh. Err.
I was hoping that maybe someone could help go talk to Voss with me.
Fine.
I don't him.
He scares me a bit. Fine.
But I think we need one of those bags that Digit had.
I can't make those.
No, but Voss seems to be able to pull things that I've never known existed. So
Do you have old gold? Because he's going to demand payment.
I have. How much do I have? I think I only have like 15 gold.
That's more than me.
Sh- Okay, so maybe this is enough.
I have
Your
0
powers
gold.
combined. Oh hell yeah! Fuck yeah!
What is it you need?
A bag of
Um,
holding.
Yeah,
bag holder?
Digit's bag that holds everything.
Oh,
Digit had one, but it don't work no more. It's just regular little acorn bag now.
all right. So he was artificer. Got it.
He was.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Jesus! I mean facts, but goddamn.
Yeah.
Was.
Change that again. Would have liked to have met him.
Was. Seems like he was a swell guy. Now he's a dead
Alright.
guy.
I mean, you can meet his grave up on the top layer.
Oh my lord.
Looks at the teleporter. I'll just give you my gold and you can maybe make use of it.
I was hoping maybe Esteban can come help. He seems to be
Yes,
good with
more people use the teleporter.
with making deals.
I can try to persuade boss.
Yeah, I could try, I guess.
I mean, ironically enough, I do have a +9 to persuasion, so
As you guys are talking, you guys talk about persuading boss. Your hammer is off in the background. He doesn't. What? You guys have talked to boss before, yeah?
yeah.
You're not
Oh,
gonna be
I
able
don't
to
like going
persuade-
near him.
I've
You just
persuaded
gotta-
him.
Exchange stuff.
I've persuaded him before to not try to drain my pocket of everything in it. It's a very acquired. It's a very, 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 very acquired skill. And
Ah,
it's terrifying every time.
okay. Well,
Isn't that the
Penny will
same
grab-
guy that blipped your friend away?
I don't
Yes.
know. That's a
Yes,
question
it
for
is.
Esteban.
Penny's gonna pass someone his 18 old gold. I believe that's all he had.
Okay.
I don't remember what we actually rolled for it,
Give
I
it, give
think
it to
I'm just going
Evangeline. She's the
to-
responsible one.
but
Unintentionally,
I think
instinctively
the
put
18
my
was what
hand
you
out.
had.
What,
Just
what,
see
what was that
shinies.
now,
You're
God?
like,
what are you doing all the way over there?
That's what I believe that's what we rolled. I think that's what you had gotten.
yeah, I'll pass it over and be like, you can find some blank or buy some blank scrolls. I mean, it'd make it easier to record some things in case of emergencies.
Esteban rolls up behind fucking Maraska, having just smelled the gold. He turns around like, oh fuck!
Fuck, Jesus.
I didn't mean to like jump scare you or anything. Just
Goes around the portal
Oh.
to give the gold over.
And Maraska
Alright,
steps
so
aside. I'm
blank
still not going in
scrolls.
that.
And then one of those bags that Digit had.
This is gonna hurt my brain.
It might, but let's just go up one more layer, one layer, okay? And then from there we can go to Malgate.
Oh,
We
boy.
know if you
Brain
have
damage.
How many people? Okay, so we got it's 3 people going up.
Unfortunately,
Absolutely.
I
If there's
want
anything
all-
useful, bring something back for me.
I want all these guys. They melt away so slowly as they
I'll bring
step
you a
into
cookie.
this teleporter. to you, Penny, who's watching this looks horrifying.
Oh, that's not how that's
It's
supposed
wrong.
to.
This is not how teleportation is supposed to go.
it's for actually saying I'll
Maraska
bring you a
takes
cookie from
Another step
Maraska.
back.
But
Penny's like,
I
I've
need-
made circles before. This place is just so fucked.
But I need all 3 of you who are using the teleporter. Please give me 1d8. And then we'll go sequentially.
Oh.
Oh no!
Of course.
Hey, everyone.
No.
It's very on brand.
So
Un-
sorry.
Hey, Penny,
Unfortunate.
why is Varaxis turning red?
Why does
all right.
Esteban look like he's stretching more than
Why?
normal?
Why does it look like Esteban's imploding?
I was already red. I'm a red kobold.
We'll just start with Varaxis first. Varaxis, please give me a con save. Okay. So you will take half this damage. Yep.
Where are the dice?
Oh.
Oh.
Me boss, take my other
You
arm.
take. No, that's the 6th layer. That is. Let me pull up my calculator real quick. Because even though I know the answer to this, I don't trust myself. You take 14 psychic damage. And then. This is layer 5. Yep. So your psychic damage, your speed is halved, and you receive disadvantage on rolls relying on physical movement for 10 minutes. In addition, please give me a wisdom save.
Ooh.
But making that a 21, that is also a pass. So you are not blinded or deafened. And you are also not immediately influenced to start trying to walk towards the center of the maw.
All right. I remember that one.
Was it you, Maraska, that failed, or was that Varaxis that failed when you guys were fighting the hunter? To just walk
That
straight into the
was,
lava?
That was dirt, I think.
That
Was it dirt?
indeed dirt.
I think dirt was
Ah.
there, so it was dirt.
It was dirt. Okay. But congratulations, you have survived the effects of the 5th layer. Next up on the docket, Evangeline. Con save, please.
I twitch.
He tries to lick his eye. He misses.
Nice.
Ooh.
Sick. Evangeline, you take 28 psychic damage.
Yeah.
Being the only person that has so far now used this teleporter twice, this
Buffus is wrong.
hurts all. This is wrong. It's so wrong.
Evangeline, that really hurts.
Hey, hold on. Last session I mind blanked a couple of you fuckers. Right?
Oh, immunity does the psychic damage.
Yeah.
You didn't mind blank everyone.
I know.
Not me,
Roscoe was
Bessie.
All
one.
of us.
And I think it was it Varaxis
Esteban.
and Esteban.
Yeah, I know.
I think
I was in
Evangeline
it.
and myself were exempt
So does
from it.
does that mean I don't take psychic damage?
So I'm gonna say, as much as I know you want it to be the case, I would say something like the curse pierces that.
Oh. Okay, well I'm gonna just go ahead and take that off because that's kind of fucking useless then.
Well, no, it's still useful against other things that do psychic damage, like dealing with enemies from the far realm, dealing with other fear or charm effects, because Mind Blank doesn't do just immunity to physical damage, or psychic damage.
Well, it's the charmed condition, and that's it. Charm condition and
Is-
psychic damage are the two things it
And
does.
also, inability to be tracked or mind
Yeah, we're gonna be
reading
fighting them. They're
or
gonna be
any of
in
that.
front of us.
I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah.
But if you're the thing is, like, I can't give them
No,
just
no, I get
the
you.
straight up immunity to the psychic damage.
That's fair. Like I said, I'll
Um,
just take it off. It's not hard to swap spells.
mhm. Yeah, being a wizard. Okay. So, because that con save is a fail, you take 1 level of exhaustion and your speed is halved for 10 minutes. So that is just I don't think you've no, this is actually a very familiar ascension sickness to you, Evangeline. This is your home. You've seen what this does to other people. You know what it's like to ascend in the 4th layer. Just massive pain throughout your entire body and just bleeding from, like, your ears. Esteban.
Yeah, that was. I realized that was my lair.
Hi,
Esteban,
Captain.
please give me a con save.
I'm so sorry, Esteban.
Esteban's the one who's really gonna get hurt. Will Esteban lose another arm? Find out on the next episode of.
I will
Dragon
say,
Balls.
go ahead and roll with advantage to give at least some benefit to your mind blank.
Nice.
Tragic.
Well,
Deja vu.
I mean, Esteban's rolls, like, yeah.
It's unfortunate. So you will take.
I don't think since we're teleporting, you don't get anything from the Order of Protection either.
Oh, that's a lot of zeros. Esteban, you take 57 psychic damage,
I'm so sorry, Esteban.
Delicious.
and you gain. What I'll have you do first is I'll have you roll. Give me another con save. Go ahead, do it with advantage because of mind blank. It's really the con saves that just.
It's not just those. I just boosted my wisdom save too recently, so I guess.
Mm.
Eh.
Yeah, the tough thing about the curses is the fact that it's a mixture of con and wisdom.
Well, you see, I went with wisdom because I didn't have a modifier to my wisdom save. So even with advantage,
Yeah, +0.
regularly it does nothing when you roll a
Yeah.
4.
This is going to be a scene out of a horror film for you guys when you show up on the 10th layer. Esteban, you will be gaining 2 levels of exhaustion. And
we got 2
by
days.
the time this teleportation completes, Evangeline and Varaxis, you guys come out. Varaxis, you felt it was painful, but looking at Evangeline just bleeding, and it looks like they're in a ton of pain. And then you see Esteban pop out unconscious.
Oh God, they killed him.
After about I'd say about 12 seconds, just not moving, Esteban, you wake up.
Oh my God. Wait, I took that
It's
damage
just 2
too.
levels. There we go. But Evangeline, we will give you this real quick. Not exhausted, you need exhaustion. There it is. But yeah.
So Maraska, do you think they're okay? That looked a bit weird.
You
Oh,
already
yeah,
know
you're
how I
on,
feel about
uh,
magic. I will not be going. Nope.
Welcome to the 10th layer again. Skeletons
My
once again
hypothesis
see
was
you,
wrong.
and the kobold skeletons see you. Varaxis go, "Hi,
Hey guys,
hey, you
Yeah,
guys
you
don't
know,
look so
we're-
good."
we got a fight that's gonna happen later on. If any of you guys want to come down to the lower layer,
Hell yeah, yeah. Some of our guys I think went down already, but
we're welcome to have more.
hell yeah, and just a couple immediately start going towards the teleporter.
I'll be careful coming
Hey.
back up. It hurts a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know if it affects you guys, but it does us.
Just start dragging some fucking skeletons. There you go. Anyways, yeah, congratulations. You have gotten to the 10th layer alive.
Evangeline's
How's that
calling
hypothesis
Raylan.
going? And you call Raylan. He goes, "Oh, hello.
My hypothesis was wrong.
What do you mean?"
It's completely random, I think.
I think it's random. It's. Oh yeah.
Just kind of pick. Okay.
Yeah, I think I
Alright.
just took our layer. Esteban went down. Really, are you doing okay?
He looked dead for a good like 15 seconds.
I thought he was dead.
Was the flare always spinning or no?
So that's the new news.
Jesus Christ. Absolutely horrifying.
That's the good mystery stuff.
We're gonna take care of you, but do you need me to carry you?
Okay, I'll make sure to. I just happened to make it to the surface, so I'll let Umu and them know.
Great, thank you.
Your
Sorry.
brain hurt.
Bye.
Yeah.
That would be lovely. My legs feel
You guys
like
can use the
jello.
teleporter again.
Okay, is everyone ready to go up to Margate?
Yeah.
This
maybe.
time it won't hurt this time.
Yeah, you guys go up to Margate. Oh my god, it doesn't hurt because it's a full forge town.
I think
Ah.
the little forge town has some small flaws.
I mean, that flaw is probably the fact that it only has 2 obelisk.
Yeah. Onward adventure.
Off to see.
I don't actually
want
want to step in that building with Boss.
Too bad. Come on. This was
I
your idea.
know.
Above board, that
great.
means that you have to take the dogs out.
Hmm?
I said
What?
above board, that means you have to take the dogs out.
It's just okay.
I know, I'll do all the yapping.
Time to go bother boss.
You have
again.
33 old golden die. Oh wait, let me.
How much?
33.
33 old gold. Nice.
Plus my 18.
Why is it always such a long walk?
Oh,
Did you
no,
give me
it's
your-
blank scrolls.
Why am I sideways?
No. Honestly.
Oh, but I'm gonna miss it actually if the caretaker's there, and I really liked that guy.
Said very minimal people.
Lied as easily as they breathed. Really liked the caretaker. It was just chill.
Well, you might be back soon enough.
Oh my God.
But yeah, you pass by
How cool is it?
fucking
Sorry.
yet more
Oh,
skeletons. Rattle Tap's fucking fighting them off.
Which one do you want to be stuck with? I think that's right. No, nothing.
None of the one that needs to go.
He's done go for a while.
Where's my
boss.
kobold?
Thank you.
Where is my kobold?
Where's my emotional support?
He's already in the shop.
Oh,
He's in the
he's a
shop.
quick little guy. Fucking Christ.
He's fast.
Oh, well.
Yep.
Oh, hi,
Voss
boss.
sees you guys come in and goes, hello.
Looking for something kind of specific.
A couple things, actually.
Stares at you.
Do you have a bag of holding and some blank scrolls?
Yeah. Just
How much is
It
that
scares
going
me
to
when
be?
it does
Leaves.
that. You had to probably.
he's
wait
gone
till you get
already.
back.
Oh, and he's gone. Okay. Man, you worked fast.
He cracks the door open. He goes, how many scrolls?
Like a handful?
Okay. In the back for a little bit.
Huh?
Comes back out, places a very generic looking bag on the table, as well as just a small pile of scrolls. I would say like 10.
Oh, okay. How much is it going to be?
He goes and pulls out his tome, because that's exactly what it would be Voss doing it and not the DM at all pulling out anything. Yeah.
Was there something else we were supposed to get for Axis? I don't remember.
I think that was it.
Okay. All right.
But gestures to the bag of holding and he goes, 100 new gold, and gestures to the scrolls and he goes, plus 10. 110 gold for everything total.
All right. I'm just going to throw it down. 110 new gold.
Yep. New gold. Cool. He goes, all right. And passes you over the bag of holding and 10 blank spell scrolls.
Rexus will put on the bag of holding.
Congratulations. You once again in your party have a bag of holding.
Yay.
Then he goes, anything else?
What do you think is a good gift for the big guy?
Got any grenades?
Grenades? Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that's the
Can I get,
best
like, 3
gift
of 'em?
for him.
Oh, it's a great gift. He'll love them.
Grenades? 3? Sure.
I'm not denying their usability. I'm just, you know. Well, no. They blow things up. He'll like them.
They go kaboom. Goes back out. Got 3 grenades. And he goes, 25 gold.
New gold?
New gold. Yes.
What if I told you I only had 18 in my pocket? Is that all right for you? Can we?
Didn't Evangeline give you like 35 old gold?
Right under there.
God, I love him being with you.
He just blinks like the fucking lizard, like blink, and he just goes, If you only have 18, I'll sell you 2.
Deal. I'll give him the 18.
Alright. Yep. Takes the remaining grenade. Puts it back.
Put the other two in the
Puts
bag of
everything.
holding.
Yep. Puts everything in his own little satchel that you can only imagine is some sort of basically like a little weird, tiny bag of holding, but for gold. Takes out the tome, one of the mini books. Starts filling out all of the information, transaction information that you guys did, who owns those items. And he looks at you guys. Anything you need to deposit?
That's a good question. No, I think
Not in
I'm
my
good.
pockets.
Maybe we should ask Evangeline if she had anything she wanted to put up in here. Probably not. But
I don't think she wants to come in here.
that's not because of you. That's she's a weird thing about her things. She likes to be able to count them all. You know.
She's scared of skeletons.
That too.
All right. Anything else you need?
Hey,
I
Veraxis,
think
you know
that's
he's
it.
got a really cool deck full of things.
I'm not touching that. You killed dirt with that, Esteban.
Kill Dirt is a little aggressive for what happened, and also I didn't tell him to do it. So
Let me touch it a second time and see if I die again.
I want to touch you again. A deck of many things manifests in front of Dirt, but he can't do it because he's in stasis, so it just floats harmlessly next to him.
damn.
But yeah, he just goes, all right. He's just staring like a horrifying NPC.
All right, come on, Esteban.
Thanks, boss.
Uh-huh.
We're just gonna head out. Back up slowly.
Okay.
We got the bag
Doors
of
somehow
Evangeline.
close behind you.
Okay,
Look,
all right.
skeletons, rattle tab.
You see Rattletab is just basically just fending him off, and he goes, hey, wait, hold on.
Okay.
Just kicking out the last of the skeletons. Hey, did you and Esteban show up here?
Yeah, he's outside. There he is.
Got something for you guys. Something I don't
Oh,
have
hey,
it,
what's
but
up?
I need you guys. So, okay. I figured out what to do with this green crystal.
Oh,
Figured out a couple
Okay.
purposes for it.
Not for eating, right?
If you eat it, you'll die.
what about Iris?
We probably don't
I
recommend
don't
that.
know what giving it to Iris would do. All I know is that every time you give it to that pangolin, the usage of that thing is only specified specifically for that. So you can't use it for anything else.
Wow.
And it
yeah.
can only be activated through Iris. And as far as I'm tracking, this, I think, is the only green crystal in existence.
Fair enough.
Oh,
I don't know if there's another one.
I do have something weird for you to study.
Oh,
I'm gonna give him the bag of the water skin of the weird water. This came from like the
Oh.
11th layer, and it's don't drink it. I don't know what it does. I was told it has like liquid crystal in it.
sloshes it around. Okay.
It's gonna look
Yeah.
like the night sky when you pour it out, and it's very thick.
Okay. Esteban, real quick. Go ahead and give me a history check with advantage. Oh, the exhaustion is not going to help you, but
Oh God, no. Guys, I want you to know that my history sucks as much as my fucking everything else.
hell yeah. Hey, it's only going to be a -4. Jesus.
That was almost 2 2s.
That That was almost 2 2s. With an 8, all I will tell you is that you do recall that there is another crystal. Where it is, I can't tell you.
Varaxis, wasn't there another crystal? You know, that we had found?
You found another green crystal?
It wasn't green, I don't think.
I
But
mean, if God deems it, I can make a history check.
Yeah, you can make a history check.
My history is almost
I
as
was
bad as
saying,
yours.
above board, I believe I do remember, but
But I got
God, I
good-
love the
Up
adventures
there.
of these
With a
two.
15, with a 15, you do recall that it is a green crystal, and you know about its existence somewhere on the 10th layer.
Yeah, it was down on the 10th layer. I don't remember where.
okay.
I would let us use both usages of this green crystal. All right. If you can't get that other green crystal, look, we got 2 options with this thing. One, a really, really violent explosion.
Oh, okay.
I should be able to agitate the crystal enough to make it essentially wipe whatever you're throwing at it, kind of, at least anything less than a god, kind of just wipe it away.
Huh.
Digit's legacy.
Hey guys,
the
what's
Doom
going on?
Sphere.
Very
But
useful right now.
But if you use it, the explosion radius of that is hundreds of feet.
Right. I mean, this
It's
is the.
So that's our last
legacy.
resort. Throw it and run for your life.
I can maybe make some sort of launcher for it.
Can you give it a
That would be
fuse?
preferred. What
I'm
if we
not going to be able to give it a
switched
fuse.
out
If
the?
I give it a fuse, it's going to make it less effective.
What if we switched out
The more
the
agitated I
grappling
make it.
hook for like a catapult? Could you do that?
There's space for me to put some sort of launcher on your arm. It's just going to make it heavy.
Alternatively, you are working on Digit's gun for me. You could make a mount for it that could launch it.
I could. I
That's
might be able to
true.
get something figured out there. The other usage of these green crystals, they interact with the curse in a really weird way.
When you say weird, how weird?
Elaborate.
Almost like it cuts a hole in it.
I mean, that could be a
I
good thing or a
don't-
bad thing.
I don't have an extra crystal to do tests on it, and I don't want to use this on the off chance that cutting a hole in that metaphorical net will cause it to disintegrate.
Yeah, we don't really
But
want
from
that.
what little I've seen, it seems like it can make it accessible hole to be able to actually ascend. Maybe not multiple layers, but enough for you to at least get a little bit of a height advantage over whatever you're dealing with.
Interesting.
My brain just remembered where the green crystal was.
Oh,
Mhm.
where?
A skeleton was selling it down in layer 10 for an exuberant amount of gold.
Shit.
Only old gold, though.
Yeah, he wanted
Okay.
way too much for
Fucking
that.
hell.
I don't have 250 old gold.
He wanted how much?
250.
Unfortunately, with your
Well,
history check, I can't tell you whether or not that's true.
well, I don't know where the hell we're supposed to get 200 old gold from. You don't think Voss would
You do
let
know
us
where the
take that
skeleton
alone,
is.
right?
Why
I
do
mean,
you
I,
keep trying to
I
pick
just gave you
loads?
the resources and the knowledge of where it's at. I don't know where you're going to get the gold.
Sell anything to the skeletons. They buy at double value because they purchase with old gold, not knowing it's a conversion rate.
Yeah, but this guy wants 250 old gold.
He talks to the voices in his head.
He's used to that.
I talk
But
to
yeah,
many
it's
voices.
being sold by
It's
a
not weird
skeleton
anymore.
down
Yeah, it's
in
not
layer 10. So,
Okay.
has,
Let's say you guys can't get a hold of that green crystal. I'm gonna need time to work on this. What am I doing with it?
Well, we definitely need some kind of launching system. We can't be
definitely
anywhere
go with the
near
launching
this thing if it
system. If we get
detonates.
you another one, if we can get the other one, we can do the other method.
So you want a bomb then from this one?
Yes.
A very useful bomb, yes.
All right.
Evangeline comes back online. Hey guys, how you guys doing?
Just hearing a
hey,
bomb
yeah.
from the fucking Rattletap's shop.
No.
So, we got the bag of holding and those blank scrolls for Penny.
Well, that's good. That's nice. What about a bomb?
Don't worry about it.
No, I am gonna
Yeah,
worry
no, it's
about it.
not
Nope.
really important. We're
Do
not.
they have Digit's notebook? Do they have all of his plans, or was that also
You
lost
gave
in
everything. Everything is in Voss's possession.
Yeah. So Voss technically has a workbook of all of his plans, including what is essentially a nuclear bomb.
Oh my god.
Oh
The
my
catalyst
God.
being,
Brexit.
but
What?
that's lost in the a fucking what's
In
it
the
called?
depot.
Astral plane.
The
That's I
depot.
almost said ethereal sea.
It's in the
My brain was
depot.
like, that's not the one.
Yeah,
It's in the
seriously.
depot, man.
Didn't hear me. Let's go back now.
Okay. Is there anything we need to do on the few layers before we're going all the way back down?
I don't think so.
You guys managed to get a teleporter working? You found a forge
Yeah.
down?
On
Please
the
be
11th.
careful.
We made
Kind
one.
of.
It's gonna hurt your brain on the way up, but it works.
Watch it not hurt Voss at all.
Who knows? Who knows? All right.
It's small, and it gets you up.
What happened?
Good question.
Oh right. I don't know if Raylan's come down to talk to you guys.
No, I haven't seen him within the last week.
I think he went up first.
Yeah. I'm realizing this now. Great. So there's a gate,
Mm,
and we have 2 days to go close it, or worse things will happen. The forge town down there was kind of really disintegrated. But there was luckily 2 obelisks that we were able to make something out of. So everyone's not trapped down there if they don't want to be down there, but it does seem to randomly take different lair curses when you ascend.
Oh,
Is my new working theory.
all right. Well, that's not the worst, I suppose. It at least functions. Though he's looking at the group of you. You guys don't look the best.
I thought Esteban died for a second, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm fine.
Speaking of fine, actually. Hey, Baraxis, you're here. You want to test the new formula?
Rattletap, please
Yeah,
don't
go
tell
ahead
me
and
that's what you're
make it.
doing.
Hey, he asked for it.
Penny looks over to Roscoe's like, they're taking a while. Do you think they're okay?
Let's go ahead and test it. Might as well. We're already here.
Yeah. Come on in.
I'll be back.
Thank
Bahamut.
God.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up, Penny?
Penny, upon the extended nothing happening and Evangeline's it was okay, just a little pain, goes through the portal.
Oh, no. Son of a bitch.
My god.
We will deal with you here in a second. Cool. Yeah, Rattletap just is like, all right, you ready?
As ready as I can be.
All right. Let me see your arm.
Rex just puts out his arm again.
Syringe goes in. Get juiced. Give me a con save. That is a pass in this case because it's a more refined system. You're only going to take half damage. You take 16 fire damage.
Oh wait, I don't get resistance to that for being a red kobold.
Absolutely fucking tragic. But yeah, fucking it still hurts. It's not very pleasant. But you the way that it's gonna work in this case, like I said, this is just essentially a prototype. You get a nice little short rest.
Oh boy, push button.
Yep, it's an instantaneous short rest. You can use that for your hit dice or anything.
It did not let me roll multiple dice, so there we go.
Yeah, yeah. To you feel a little bit more energized. You see a couple of your injuries sustained from getting hit in the face with the curse, kind of start to piece back together. Feel like you're in a little less pain, at least from the old injuries, and you all around just feel a little healthier. And he goes, "Okay, all right, that's progress. Cool. You look healthier, so I'm gonna need some of your blood again."
Yep, go ahead.
It takes a couple syringes worth, a couple
That one
vials.
was a little spicy.
Why is it spicy? And he goes, "All right, I should be able to keep refining this."
All right, well, I'm gonna go before Evangeline tries to come in the door.
Has a meltdown. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Stay
A
safe.
meltdown.
I'll do my best. Come on, Evangeline.
You might be. Penny. 1d8, please. Oh, that's not
You
bad.
rolled low, damn. I was expecting
That's
a
not
high roll out of
bad.
pity.
Give me a con save. Did you mind blank yourself?
No.
Okay, so give me a regular con save.
Okay, saving throws. Con. I'm not great at this, but 15 ain't the worst.
For the second level, for the second layer, it passes.
Nice.
You take 4 psychic damage. Ooh. But you also receive disadvantage on any rolls requiring sight or nimble movement.
Okay.
So represented heavy fucking nausea, numbness in your limbs, and a pretty and not very intense headache. You've had worse.
Yeah.
But,
Do I know which floor they were going to, by the way? Where Voss
they said they were
is
going
set
to
up?
Voss. I don't think. Have you been to Maugate
I
in
don't
its
think I've been
in
to
present
Maugate
times?
yet.
Then yeah, you probably wouldn't know.
Okay, well then I'm stopping by Raylan's first.
Stopping by Raylan's. All right. Raylan is
Nope.
not there.
No need to wub.
Yeah, I'm not gonna wub. But you walk around and you notice a couple people missing actually as you're walking around. You see Blade is gone, and Raylan is gone.
And it's like, oh, okay, so they've gone to guessing game. Maybe actually before I do that, he's gonna find literally anyone else. Be like, do you know? Well, I guess first where Raylan went, and possibly where Voss is. Think about him
We'll
once.
see.
Good name.
You just come across a random guy there, just like, I don't know. I think Raylan went to go. I think he said he was going up.
Up?
But before he left, he was talking with Blade, and Blade said he was going to go meet up with some adventurers at the 11th layer.
Oh, did he go down? Did they go down already?
I guess.
Okay, well, Maraska's there. He'll see to it. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what level anyone's on.
Somebody is just a fairy at a lot, like a lost child counter. Help!
So
Anyone?
eeny meeny miny. It's been a while since I've been to the top. Let's go to the top.
Oh my god! You go to the surface. Yeah, this is, I think, the first time Penny's gotten to the surface ever since you got to the Maw, really.
Yeah.
Like, you came up every once in a while, but not super often, because the ruins aren't at the top. They're lower.
Yeah.
But you find yourself in the Ilba village. Not much has changed from
And he
way back
definitely
when.
takes a moment and just like basks in the light for a second, like, oh.
This is the this feels the closest to a normal sun.
Just a slow, deep inhale, exhale.
Yeah, you still
Eyes
know that
closed
you're
and everything.
underground, but
He was like, okay. Looks around.
just a bunch of Ilba just minding their own business, doing things. At this point, they are so used to people using the teleporters, it's not even fucking funny.
And he'll just float over to something like, which direction would be the correct way to go from here to find the other adventurers, I guess?
If you're looking for the Golden Caravan, they should be kind of points off to the west.
Okay, that way. Thank you.
Yeah. Is he flying? Just talking to each other? What the fuck? But yeah, you meander until you come across. You do recognize the town at least a little bit, because this was at least being built when you first arrived. But it looks a lot more built up compared to the very first time you saw it. You also see a fucking hive of activity at this town.
Well, I think I found where at least a lot of people are. Or
Well,
looks at skeletons.
yeah, it looks mostly undead.
I hope. Huh.
And it looks
there's not a problem.
organized. You see like essentially just a small army of like skeletons.
Okay. Well, that either goes really well for us or not great at all. Might as well check it out. Looking for someone living, hopefully.
There you go. Go to the surface town.
It'd be hard to find them.
Yeah, no, you find a turtle. You find a turtle with a giant golem near him. A golem that is crimson. It's stonework at least, with cyan crystals jutting out of it. But you see this turtle is kind of just talking with some other people, talking with a couple of kobolds, a couple humanoid skeletons. Almost like they're just allied, like friends.
Yeah, we're gonna go up to, I guess, the turtle. Above board, god damn it.
Turtle looks over at you, and yeah, he just goes, "Oh, wait, I don't recall seeing a Fae come through the threshold. Hello."
Hi there. Name's Penny. Nice to meet you.
My name is Umu.
I came in a good while back, like around when Raylan and them came in.
And
So,
I see. Well, welcome back to the surface. Well, don't mind the population.
yeah,
They are helping allies.
at least you don't have to feed them, I guess.
That that is true.
Well,
It took some getting used to.
Oh, I can imagine. There, honestly, really interesting magic going on there. I'd love to study it more. Unfortunately, we don't have any of the time. I would love to just check out so many things here. So,
It's fascinating. Just armies upon just hordes. The Bone Tide is so much bigger.
God, I love
Uh,
that so
uh,
much.
so, have you've met Raylan?
Ah, yes, you just missed him, actually.
Damn it! That's easy enough. Right? What?
He
Fair.
should be heading back either to think Havenlight or maybe the bottom. He might
Okay.
be going to the bottom.
That that my timing's always been great that way. I don't. Do you know do you know a Voss, the kind
Oh,
of
yes,
lizard man?
he is with our caravan.
Oh, okay, that makes so much more sense. I didn't recognize him at all. Interesting fellow.
And that tracks. It's fucking weird, just like the rest of you.
Evangeline to the party.
Statement stands.
You know what? Do you know what level he is on? Because he's like the one to
Voss?
buy and sell from. And that's where
Voss
a bunch of the
should
party members went.
be in Margate.
Margate.
It
Okay.
is a town we were able to activate.
Okay. I think I remember Margate a little bit before and a little bit
Should
after.
be on the 6th layer.
Thank you. I will. Hopefully, at some point, I can come up and actually have a conversation with you that isn't just for information.
Well, as long as the individual at the bottom is dealt with and Tiamat's followers. You get the moment he says Tiamat's followers, the few kobolds that are nearby just start like what they don't have any skin, but you just hear like angry rattling.
Oh, are they?
They are free of Tiamat's influence and are attempting to commune
Well-
with, I believe, their god of death? No? You're happy rattling.
I mean,
Um,
freedom at a
but he
price.
goes,
Looks like one they were
"The-
happy to pay, I guess.
Of course, the war that is currently happening on the surface here is very even at the moment. It
I
seems
suppose
that
as you've got an
it's
army
not-
that only grows, yeah.
It's only a matter of time until we can possibly push out. But that is a problem for us on the surface to deal with.
Okay. Yeah, no. Well, thank you for the directions. I'm
I
gonna try to
wish
catch
I could
up.
help you with us, but none of
Uh,
us can go down. There's
Quick question: do you have
too
any
few of us.
spellcasters up here guarding the gate?
At the threshold, yes. Most of them at this point are either kobolds or more dedicated to dealing with any intruders at the threshold.
Kenny will pass over a scroll, the fireball scroll. He's like, fireball for a spellcaster. If it's a kobold, make sure they know to not do it near other people or allies.
Right. Well, thank you. I'll bring this to the threshold shortly.
All right. Thanks for the direction. I should probably go catch up. The Evangeline,
You
Esteban,
are
and Varaxis were going to talk to Voss. So yeah. Thanks again. He just zips off.
Yep. Nods.
In the back of his head, he's like, maybe 20 years of flying made this a bit easier.
Fucking wings are buff as hell.
The back
Uh,
muscle.
yeah.
It's the only area he's got muscle.
Oh. absolutely fucking ripped there. But yeah, make it back to Ilbe. You going down to Maugate now?
Yeah.
Scon.
Yeah. Yeah, I think everybody's left at this point.
And he gets there. He's like,
Penny,
well, this looks
you
different
get
than I
there.
remember.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Penny,
looks
you
like a
show
mix
up.
of before and after the destruction. That's weird.
But yeah, you see a couple things. You see, actually, now that they have left, and it takes you time to go through. There's no skeletons.
Okay.
It's
quiet here.
But you see, Hammer is not here. Hammer is at the bottom. There's a surprisingly low amount of NPCs here, actually, at Maugate. But yeah, you see, you recognize like Rattletap's workshop from like probably way back in Havenlight. So you see like little bits and pieces of what looks to be his workshop, and you actually find Rattletap working on what looks to be a green crystal.
Oh, those things are neat.
Huh? Who's there?
Rattletap. Hi, Penny. It's
Holy shit!
yeah.
A lot of people coming back from the dead. Wait, no, you're.
To be
alive.
fair, I never died. I was just in prison.
Yeah, you're. Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right. Well, you have an excuse then. Maraska doesn't, but you know.
Iron kind of hurts like a bitch when you touch it. Well, for me, for Faye.
Yeah, for Faye, I can imagine.
But-
How are you?
Suppressing everything. We'll
Fair.
break down after, well, things are handled.
Good luck.
Thank you. To you as well.
Yeah.
Do you know
What's
where
up?
Voss is? And also, have you seen Esteban, Evangeline, and Braxis?
Yeah, you just missed them. Actually, they just took the teleporter. I think they went back down.
It's the
Or
loudest,
maybe
like,
not. It's up to the party. Are you guys going back down or?
Yeah, Evangeline asked if there was any. What happened?
Yeah, I mean, I was going back down. I
the
didn't mean anything
loudest
else.
face palm ever from Penny, just like whack on his forehead.
Do you have any business anywhere else? No? Yeah, all down.
Okay.
Okay, all down. Okay, so yeah,
Okay,
Ratham's
no,
like, yeah, I
that
think they're all
sounds
the way
about
back
right.
down.
Just missed
You're looking
Raylan
for-
like 3 times.
Oh, which is crazy because Raylan normally just stays in Havenlight. He's been kind of busy.
I
these
know,
last
right? I
couple
thought he'd still
hours, I
be in his
guess.
fucking chair. It's got an imprint of him in it.
Yeah. If you're looking for Voss, Voss is down at the southwest section of
Okay.
Maugate. You should just follow this road down, just like south, and you'll come across his shop. You can
Avoid-
kind of sense it by just the ominous undertones of being near his shop.
Has anybody mentioned our wizard friend that has mental damage now?
Bob?
Yeah.
I don't know if
Around
anybody's
Penny.
directly talked about him. I don't know. Has anybody been talking about Cobb around Penny?
I think maybe like
Oh,
when
no, the caretaker didn't.
wasn't it Esteban that saw it happen?
I think Varaxis was witnessing what happened to Cobb.
I feel like that was probably relayed to the group with Penny around.
Okay, we can assume that Penny at least knows Cobb,
And yeah,
or at least has heard of this dwarf's existence.
Yeah. After I visit Voss, do you know where a cob is? I might not be able to do much,
Cobb?
but I can at least look at the situation.
After Raylan showed up to kind of talk with us, I'm actually packing up right now. After I finish tweaking this crystal a little bit before I leave it here. Yeah, Cobb and Sotez, they went down as well. Raylan stopped by to kind of help send out the message. That's why all the skeletons are gone.
All right. Well, that just means when I get down there again, I can meet up with some people. And also, everybody gathered will see if my possible solution works. But
Yeah, I'll be down there here in a while, probably tomorrow. But if you're looking for Voss, like I said, just follow the street. You can't miss his shop. It just makes you uncomfortable. Not because of the shop itself, but because of Voss. Good luck. He's a little
Thanks.
strange.
Yeah, getting used to that.
But yeah, just as he was saying, as you approach Voss's shop, it just feels a little off. Like it just feels like, this doesn't.
Well.
It's a little weird. Not like this is like evil. It's just like what the fuck?
Again, another deep breath, and then okay.
You see this lizard man just staring at you as you come in. He goes, "Hello."
Hi, Voss. We've met on one of the other floors, I believe, for a brief moment. I suppose the others came here, correct?
Yeah,
And got
Esteban and
scrolls
Braxis did.
for me?
Evangeline just stood outside.
Okay.
Yeah, they got scrolls, 10 of them.
Oh, that's great. Actually, thank you.
And they got a bag of holding too.
Okay. There's a bag of holding. I heard the caretaker was hanging out with you. Is he around
Yeah.
still?
No.
Okay. Well, if you're headed down, I suppose I'll see you then. If not, hopefully we'll see you eventually soon. I just wanted to make sure
You
everybody
haven't
made
registered
it here.
yet, have you?
I don't think so. No, I believe
Okay.
you guys came after our group.
You're wanting to buy anything or sell anything. He takes his tome out. He goes to a blank entry and goes, "I need you to fill out your information
Oh,
so I
okay.
can record everything under your name.
Do you
Anything you
take
want to
nicknames
deposit here, you
instead
can.
of full names?
I've dealt with Faye before. Write whatever's comfortable for you.
Thank you. Then yeah, Penny will write down Penny, and
As long as it's something that I can identify, and if I look at you and I go, "You are Penny," and then you go, "Yes,"
Penny
then
will
that's
even
fine.
do a little like ink fingerprint too next to his name, just in case.
Perfect. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe you just signed a
Anything to
contract
deposit?
with that ethereal being.
How much do spell scrolls sell for?
Sell. Buy
Like
them
say a
for.
slow spell.
If you're trying to sell a slow spell.
Yes.
Takes out his tome. Let me pull up the value of a spell scroll for something like slow.
Not the highest level spell, but a useful one. So
Well, regardless, he sells them for fucking a gold, of new gold, more specifically, for the blank ones. So I would say he goes, "I'll buy it off of you for 10 gold."
sounds good to me. Passes it
All right.
over.
Yep. Opens up the book.
And correct me if
goes
I'm
to-
wrong. I don't know how wizards
Yeah.
play, but if I have a spell scroll, can I copy it to my spell book for a spell I don't have?
Correct. If it's not something that you can like normally have as like a wizard, you can, I believe, learn it via consuming a spell scroll.
Okay.
I
He's
think.
like,
I've never played a wizard myself, so
well, that's up to your ruling, regardless, in this situation.
yeah.
Would that be
I would
possible?
say yeah. If you're
then?
wanting to learn a spell, you would have to consume that scroll.
Yeah. Do you have a Cure Wounds spell scroll?
Yeah.
Just the most basic version. Doesn't need to be higher or anything.
First, fill this out. Points to the transaction log and looking for a signature.
Yep. Signs Penny again.
Yep. All right. Walks away. Stays back there for a little bit. Comes
And
back
this is
out.
because
He goes,
I'm tired of swapping spells every fucking day.
But he puts a scroll of cure wounds, and he goes, something like this, 5 gold.
All right, passes back half of what he just got.
He goes, all right. Anything else?
No, that should be it. Thank you.
Okay.
Gotta go catch up with everybody else.
Just staring at you as you leave.
I mean, Penny's
Alrighty.
okay. He's used to unsettling.
Yeah. Alrighty. With everybody going back down, we will now wub.
When Penny
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
arrives, he's definitely got like a couple beads of sweat.
Oh, Penny, there you are.
Yeah, let me drag everybody that's come and shown up. Give me a few seconds for the people. So we got Cobb, Sotez, Blade is here, and it's here.
I seem to have been just in a round trip of just missing people.
Speaking of, as you arrive, you
guys.
see Raylan's talking with Hammer.
He wants to glare, but he knows it's not Raylan's fault that his timing is shitty. So he's like, okay, fine.
You also see a veritable horde of skeletons.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Penny,
that's got a lot more populated.
I got you some
Hi.
scrolls.
Thank you.
They're blank.
Yeah, let's go. That's okay.
I'll just give him the 10 scrolls.
Raylan
Thank
sees
you.
you looking out of breath, and he goes, "Oh, Penny. Hello."
Hi. Hi. Couple trips, visited Haven Light, the surface, made it all the way back down to, help names.
Margate, you got
Yes.
it, bud.
Where Boss
You
was.
got it, man.
I'm
I
Well,
mean,
tired.
where were you? I don't know.
I mean,
I visited a few places.
you can land.
My wings probably got more stamina in those than I do my legs at this point.
His legs are probably weaker than his wings are.
In fact, my legs, it looks like I've skipped leg and arm day.
I was
I mean,
Other
I
than
can't
like
really.
his weirdly broad shoulders and like muscular
It's a
back,
fucking huge back.
he looks like
skinnier
a
arms and legs.
stereotypical wizard. Just
The Hunchback of
large
Notre Dame.
Oh
I was
my god.
I was just telling Maraska that my original hypothesis is not accurate.
Oh.
You all look
Yeah,
terrible.
no.
I'm
Oh.
fine.
I other than some slight nausea and a little headache that didn't seem to do much.
Yeah, no, it seems like it's just an at random selection of
Oh.
layer curse.
Looks at
He looks
Esteban.
at he looks at
Oh.
Esteban, kind of goes up and down, and goes, "Why is he covered in blood?"
I thought he almost died.
I also thought I
He
died.
probably got a more serious curse than
You
we
see
did.
that weird hot dog you keep talking about?
Weirdly enough,
Excuse me?
no.
I think the caretaker
Oh,
cut
most
I
that
don't
out of
think
it.
so.
No,
Okay.
Esteban, go ahead, give me a perception check.
Yeah, I don't think so. It's because I passed out very fast. I lost consciousness very quickly.
Oh, well, all the people are here. Nifty.
Hey, Esteban.
Oh
Oh
no.
god. It's your best friend.
Don't say my best friend.
He's just
More
standing
like
like on the
coworkers.
fucking on the water, just staring at you.
Son of a bitch, here we go again.
But yet still only Esteban can see him.
He's gonna have to get that shit cut out again.
No, this is a side effect of his ascension. He got
Yeah.
hit with two things when he got shadow cancer.
Alright. Well, I don't remember which one of you guys said something about the hound, but fuck you. Anyways,
Still
happy
there.
birthday. Do you still have birthdays? I don't really know. We got you a gift. I'm gonna like nudge Veraxis.
Yeah, we got a huge gift.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna put 2 grenades in Maraska's hand.
Maraska.
Veraska. Now they have ascended.
Maraska, they are handing you 2 grenades.
He uses one hand to pick them both up.
Happy
And just
birthday.
God
goes,
damn it.
"I see."
Maraska, give me a sleight of hand check.
What's he picking up? I missed
Oh,
part of
God.
it.
He's picking up 2 grenades with one hand.
Oh,
I don't care how big you are. Grenades are not that
Citizen.
small. One slips.
okay.
It just thuds onto the ground.
No.
Okay.
That's, okay, well, in that case.
It doesn't explode. It just thuds onto the ground.
Can I flip those, please?
Oh God.
But,
Well, what are
happy
the
birthday.
needs? He picks the one on the ground up.
As he's doing this, I'm gonna talk to Esteban for a second if I can. Just to request request the caretaker essentially. Be like, Esteban, you can contact the caretaker, correct?
Kind of. It's more like he shows up whenever he deems he would like to.
Okay. I have a possible plan to help whomever Cobb, I think it was.
Cobb is
Eh?
fine.
As you say that, you see a dwarf looks off when you use his name, looks to you, Penny. Hey,
Oh hi.
you're looking for Cobb.
I've already talked to the caretaker about Cobb.
I
why
heard you were
he's here.
injured. I thought maybe have a plan, something that can circumvent it.
Hey, well, my brain is like half Warforged at this point.
That's
Oh, is it like
horrifying.
did that make everything okay?
Put me at a bit of a time limit. About 2 years is what he was saying. If I don't get it fixed or don't get my soul transferred into a Warforged.
Right. You're a wizard yourself, right?
Hey, Rune Mage.
Okay. Do you think clone could circumvent it? Put a clone
Well-
somewhere safe and it'll be a backup for when the inevitable happens?
Give me the language of clone real quick.
There's
okay.
a lot on this.
Clone it, by the way.
Warforged is not exactly a
There it
copy
is. There's
of
clone.
a organic body.
Clone. There we
I
go.
was gonna pick you up a cookie, but Weary's down here, so no cookie.
Where he is down here. He's kind of starts to think.
Maraska doing the mental gymnastics, trying to figure out how he would eat the cookie.
Oh yeah, he's looking at the cookie and he's just like, I
it's-
know.
Eat this.
Brainstorming together, would that give him advantage, or should I roll mine?
Yeah, we'll say. Oh, you can give yourself an Arcana check as well, because he told you that his brain is part Warforged. So that
What
can
is
help you
his
kind of
bonus?
think. His bonus is only +8. I haven't leveled them all up yet.
I'll use mine for now then.
Yeah,
Uh,
they'll all be leveled up by the time you guys do the things, but right now they're not. So thing about clone is that it basically makes a perfect duplicate of that person.
So his brain would still be damaged.
okay, so the
So here-
damage
yep,
would be
here's the
copied
problem.
over.
The damage would be copied over. Or worst case scenario, the damage wouldn't be copied over and part of his brain would still be melted.
Okay. As they're going over it, Penny's like, fuck. Okay. Well, after we handle things, all else fails, I do have Wish as a backup.
I appreciate it, lad, but honestly, I wouldn't mind being. He looks over at like Hammer and Wary and Blade. Longer
A
life,
Warforged?
be able to pursue what I like to do. Maybe a Warforged wouldn't be that bad.
Penny looks at Cobb, he's like, I'll be real, I've been contemplating it.
You wouldn't have to be short like me anymore, Cobb.
And
The
Also,
uncertainty of
realistically-
flesh.
also realistically, I would love to not have a potent weakness to iron.
Okay, I'm gonna
Hey.
go
Or
somewhere
like
else with
looking at his
this
arms and examining
conversation.
himself, like nodding along, like, oh yeah, there are benefits.
Okay, excuse me.
Raven, you are aware it's going to be rather dangerous down here, right?
Okay.
First off,
Braylon pulls
yes,
you aside,
I wanted.
Veraxis.
Hold on.
Okay, I'm being stolen.
Raylan
No,
is-
no, no.
No, Evangeline, don't
Why
worry
are
about
you
this.
here?
This is a private conversation between Veraxis and I.
No, but my question is, why are you down here?
Because I want to fight. It's important.
Okay,
I
yeah,
understand
and
you care for my safety, but I can handle myself. I know you're concerned, but keeping me old and decrepit inside of Havenlight is not the way I want to be.
okay, okay.
Fuck. But he, after Evangeline walks away, he looks to you, Vraxis. He goes, right, and you think that dealing with the very bottom is not going to be even more dangerous?
No, no. I mean, I just wanted to make sure you knew that there's a chance you might not make it down there.
Look, I need the practice.
I mean, if
Get some of this
you
rust
think
off.
if you think you got it and good, just don't make me have to go on a revenge quest to a different realm.
I will do my best, but I would say the same for you and the rest of you. Don't go getting yourselves killed. Granted, I suppose for you of Null that may not be such a bad deal, but try to die either like of old age or like just don't die stupidly.
I mean, I lived. Kobolds tend to live till they're like 140.
Perfect. Leave
Good.
things to do outside of the mall if we're ever allowed to leave.
Also,
I mean, if anything, I can just stay in Malgate.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of things you can do, but first things first, we have a gate to close.
Or Havenlight. Havenlight or Mal. Probably Havenlight.
This would be
Whichever one
exciting to
keeps
close
me away
something like
from-
the Living Gate.
I mean, yeah, I haven't really went and poked it too much to see what happens. All I know is there's some crystal people on the boat. They're probably gonna probe into your brain.
um,
Oh, okay.
It's just
That's
to make
fine.
sure you're not corrupted.
All right.
Bludgy, what is wary again, class-wise?
But
Where
Yeah, I
is a
guess,
wizard?
I guess we're going out and doing this in 2 days or so. Probably need to give
Alright.
Esteban and Evangeline time to rest. They got hit a little bit harder by the curse than
Um,
I did.
Suppose good enough time as any to kind of shake off any sort of teleportation sickness. All right. I'll just picks a section of the ruins, kind of just sits down.
I mean, there's this is the only house if you wanted just somewhere
I've
to.
been sleeping in houses for so long. I kind of, despite the fact that the air here is not as clean, I'd like to look up and see at least a full sky. Plus, I haven't seen moonlight in ages.
Very common on the 10th layer.
It might be something to go visit after all this is done.
I mean, you had to put up with all the skeletons there.
That's fine. They're mischievous and very curious, but it's fine.
God. Speaking of skeletons, what happened?
Hmm.
I should probably go corral the kobold ones.
The skeleton's just walking around.
I've made
What's
one
up,
more
Eddie?
stop on my way down.
What type of stop would you be making?
To the. Oh wait, no. Was there a portal near there? I'm trying to remember if there was a portal near the shack that I was trapped in, the house.
No.
No.
There
Okay,
isn't.
never mind then. Nope. I wanted to grab that alchemy kit.
Yeah, no, that's nope. That would be like a couple days of moving.
Uh,
Okay. Cobb, wary, can I steal you too?
I'm gonna go to bed.
Hey, what's up, lad?
There's something interesting over here. I've had a demo here guarding the door.
Alright. Is it just Cobb? Right?
Cobb and wary.
Okay.
Both caster-looking people. I would. Well, Cobb I know is
Yeah.
wizard, but. Okay, so. Demo, can you go out and guard the door? Oh. There we go. Okay. This is. Don't get too
Nope.
close.
Backs up.
They I don't I can't really dispose of them without getting close, so I can't do that. I could have Demo get rid of them, but the problem is these crystals seem to, via another device, be a possible way to help with sealing things. And yes, that awful feeling that you felt is very tied to how they're made.
Yeah, Mweri just looks at you and just goes, These are crystallized souls.
Did Evangeline clear the stain marks on the ground, by the way?
I don't know.
Evangeline.
She.
Or did
I
she just, like,
can't-
nope out after coming in?
I think someone told her that it's probably. I think it was it Blade? Someone told her like it was not. Or Hammer.
Okay.
I don't
Or
know.
Murray. It was definitely someone,
we'll
and so that stopped her from like fully stepping in.
Honey will look to the scuff marks and be like, those were originally there.
I see. They're not complete, which is strange because there's nothing of those people left.
It might have possible soul corruption could have. He'll pass over the notes he's been taking on what happened here.
Uh-huh.
He made it in common, converted it over so it's not the
Yeah.
mix of languages.
Yeah. Mweri and Cobb kind of joint read it.
So that might be why they're incomplete, but again, I don't know if there's any use for them or should I dispose of them, because I was the only one that really knew much about this, and for a while, only one here. So
yeah.
I did make sure the others didn't come into contact for obvious reasons.
Uh-huh. Both Mweri and kind of Cobb, as they're kind of looking around, they just go, The only thing that I can imagine that happened is this place was covered in shadow for a very long time.
Okay.
If this happened when there's, because he gestures to both him and no, I don't think Mweri was there, but Cobb, I believe, was in the before times. But just goes, I believe they witnessed Margate falling, and he came from below. So whatever went
They
through
marinated
here,
in it for a while.
yes.
Okay. Well,
But you said these crystals are significant?
yeah, I can. I assume you saw the ship nearby. If you guys want to come with,
Yes.
there's some fascinating people there, crystal people.
Just
Demo,
Mary
guard the
just
door there again.
gently tries to close the door.
Demo will just get in front of the door again.
Those crystals need to be disposed of. I don't think there's anything we can do with them.
Okay, we can ask the crystal people. They actually have. Oh nope, not stepping on that.
Betty disappears.
Yeah, they have a device that we'd found that could possibly do the sealing using the red crystals. Where's the boat map? To the right. Okay.
Oh, hi guys.
You're
And,
able to walk past the shard mines, and now they have to be screened.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just say before they get their things, be like, they will essentially screen you, make sure you're not corrupted. They just want to hold your hand, and they kind of, I believe, rifle through memories. So be warned about that.
Pleasant.
Not very, no.
Sorry, I'm not very good at sarcasm in this form. But yeah, we'll fast forward the process. Ba-ding. Clear. Ba-ding. Clear.
Customs, am I right?
Custom.
Uh,
Are you a terrorist? No. Ba-ding. Clear.
We probably couldn't go all the way up. Maybe just this first flight of stairs, but you can see it from there easier.
Hey, I see it. I see it. That is a bad crystal, isn't it?
It's unpleasant, but I studied the device, and it was made for sealing, particularly to use against Tharizdun.
It uses souls to do it.
Yeah, I don't want to make any more, but if they are already made, the soul's already gone unless you know a way to convert them back.
No, they're gone. He's gesturing to the Titanic fucking crimson crystal in the back.
Yeah.
That's thousands of souls.
Yeah. No, I was trying not to think about that. Honestly, I was trying not to think about what the size
Can I
of this
roll a
crystal was.
perception check?
At that distance, would be with disadvantage because they're talking. They're not like.
I'll
shouting.
take it. I like to hurt my own character sometimes.
I like to do pain
Sometimes.
to your character.
Sometimes.
Just sometimes. Just sometimes. Oh my god.
Ah,
It is
a
probably the
tragedy.
best. That was a nat 20.
Yep. You see them talking and gesturing at the crystal, but you can't figure out what they're talking about.
Okay. Well, the
Yeah.
crystal, obviously, but.
Can't figure out their exact words. But yeah, no, Cobb's just going. So you want to repurpose this crystal? I don't know if we can. We might be able to upscale
I suppose
this.
we could ask these guys if they have use of the crystals, and if not, how to dispose of it without just chucking it into the water.
I don't know how I'd feel about chucking thousands of souls into some weird upside down sky. I don't know what had happened there.
I don't mean their big crystal. That seems to be what drives their ship.
Oh, you're talking about the tiny ones.
I'm talking about the tiny ones that still seem to be absorbing.
Right. Maybe.
The
What
big
about
ones don't seem to be a harm to us unless used against us in some kind of device.
what about that big dragon? What about him? He seems like he's got some pretty good breath. Might be able to just incinerate it.
That's true. That could work.
It just looks like poison, so putting it in water is probably not a good idea.
Well, yeah, no, and also the water is definitely not water here. As you can tell by the sparkles, it's obvious. But also,
Yeah,
like,
he's looking at it and goes, that's crystal.
uh,
Yeah, absolutely.
no,
Let's not do
it's-
that.
okay, points to the beam of light. He's like, you know about the gate, yes? We've all been briefed on that?
Hey, yeah. Hey.
Well, I did some very basic examination of the liquid, and it's kind of like a bleed off of the gate and crystal together.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I
if
don't
that's a
like
good
it at
thing or
all.
a bad thing.
I was hoping to have an alchemy kit to maybe see if there's any use for it, but
It's fascinating, but
anyway, we should. Your idea
I
sounds
wonder
good.
if I
Maybe
could make a golem
have
out
to-
of that.
the big dragon friend, and see if you can just incinerate those.
Cobb just mumbling under his breath. I could make a golem, maybe. I suppose.
Penny stops. Out of which?
Well, you said it's crystal,
That's true.
and whatever
Question.
that gate is.
If you made a golem with some red crystal, would that make it have a soul? Its own?
I don't want to
soul?
think about the philosophical connotations of that, or the ethical connotations of that.
The constant battle with ethics that our
It's
magic
dead.
users
You can't.
have.
It would be like repurposing a soul.
Let's leave that as maybe.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, you're a little closer now to,
Hold
to
on.
pick up a little bit of that.
on. We're not
Oh, what
repurposing
the
souls.
fuck?
I'm sorry, what?
No repurposing souls.
That's how Warforged are made, some of them.
Okay. I didn't agree to that.
Cobb looks to Esteban and Marasca as they're kind of approaching the forge.
I'm pretty sure it's up to the person. No offense meant to you and your god, but a person's soul is kind of their own thing and not for you to decide what to do with it.
Cobb looks to you, Marasca, and Esteban just goes, "How many days do we got?"
At most. 2.
All right, no sleep. Let's do this.
Oh,
And just immediately goes and starts talking to a bunch of skeletons.
where's the little one? Looking for Varaxis.
Yeah,
The only other
Cobb's,
little
Cobb's main way to attract these skeletons is just going, "Who wants to go on an adventure and build something?" And you hear, just a bunch of skeletons.
Cobb mentioned the big one. Is Jolba here?
Joba is here. He's right over here. He's
Do
not
I know
in
what
dragon
Joba
form right now.
Looks like not in dragon form.
Yeah, you saw him touch
I
down.
think I've seen it. Then yeah. Jolba.
Yes. What is
Hi,
it?
I've got some rather unpleasant things that need disposed of. Do you think you could And he like raises his arms and make like small to big.
Oh, you want to incinerate something?
Yeah, they're things that need to not be around the living or anything with souls. So
Right. Oh, well, Are you able to bring it out here?
yeah, I don't know if you've seen Demo, but he doesn't have he's like a construct, but living kind of.
Bring him out to the outskirts. I'll take care of it.
Okay. And yeah, I'll go get Demo and have Demo cart them over. While staying semi nearby and letting people know to stay away.
Yeah. Starts just fucking one in each hand, these fucking ominous ass crystals.
And I suppose we'll go up to this corner here with them.
Yep. And just brings you out to the outskirts. I see Jolbeth fucking just whoosh, turns to a fucking big ass fuck off dragon. And proceeds to turn those fucking crystals into ash. Go ahead and give me an Arcana or Perception check, Penny.
Mm-hmm. Definitely Arcana. My perception's like a +4, as opposed to the plus like 17.
Yeah. You see, as they are destroyed, you see kind of what looks to be like little wisps of, like little ethereal wisps, kind of just float out into the air and then dissipate.
Well, while they were essentially destroyed already, hopefully that grants some peace to whatever's left.
Those were not pleasant.
No.
turns into regular little Jolbe.
All right, thank you for that.
Of course.
Demo, just patrol the area, look for shadow creatures. Let somebody know.
Okay.
Not undead, shadow creatures.
Here, hey man, they're just.
I had to make sure he's a construct.
Yeah. But you see, Cobb has gathered pretty much all of the, for the most part, except the skeletons on the boat.
Oh my god.
As
I didn't see
yeah,
what you're doing because I zoomed in over there in that corner.
we got a small set of skeletons. And he just goes, "It's time! It's time!" That's Jolba's voice. Cobb just goes, "Right, it's time to build some golems. Let's go. Let's see, we got radiant crystals here. We might be able to. Hey, the Shadow Mines, those care if we take the radiant crystals?
As long as it's not the ones from their ship, I don't think they care.
Alright, well, I can send some of the skeletons to find maybe the radiant crystals. Granted, It looks to the skeletons. Are you guys going to just turn into fucking bone meal if you touch a radiant crystal? I don't know.
Well,
Alright.
I can go with them. That's part of. Oh, that's part of why I wanted
Horde
the
of
bag.
skeletons looks at you.
This is gonna be a good learning experience.
All right, as many different colored crystals as you can grab, bring them back.
Okay, hold on. Going to get demo.
Orange, fucking teal, fucking purple. No, not purple. We don't need those. It's just light.
Yeah.
But explosive golems, cold golems, radiant golems. Let's see how many we can make before we leave.
Okay. I will find demo and have him follow too, in case I need to touch something that the living shouldn't touch.
Okay. Off.
God, I
Evangeline
wonder who
is
can
going
contact,
to get the bag of holding
Yeah.
so that she could have hopefully a hoarding pile of radiant crystals.
Dragon Horde.
I'm going to attempt to contact Null God
Okay. Go to give me a
to
religion check.
update him on the 11th layer
Yeah.
because it is fucked.
It is quiet.
His phone's busy.
His phone's busy. His phone is probably, yeah, honestly, that's a good reason. You get a dial tone from like busy. Probably from the sheer quantity of kobold skeletons trying to pray to him. Congratulations, you've converted many kobolds to null. The downside is it's harder to reach them right now. But you do get a leave a message.
Hey, so we're on the 11th layer. We gotta close the portal to the far realms. There's a lot of kobold skeletons now that used to be followers of Tiamat that are no longer that way. They're trying to get in contact with you. Other than that, that's kind of it so far. Read the caretaker.
Sick.
Okay, back outside.
Hell yeah.
No, kitty cat. I love you, but don't get in my face while I'm eating, please.
Cool. We'll go over Evangeline and the Bone Crew here in a sec. What is everybody else doing right now? Maraska, Esteban.
Roscoe hasn't been doing much. He's been checking out the grenades that he was given.
Around.
They are grenades. They go boom. There's a little pin you can pull.
Fantastic. Did we tell him how to use that? Esteban definitely does not know.
That's up to you. it
Probably not.
Yeah, they've got a pull pin on them, don't they?
there's a little pull pin on them.
Oh yeah, so he knows. He's going to become the Basil Goose from Monster Hunter World and just fly over and just throw these grenades down. He's going to climb inside of Theros, dude, and drop those grenades.
That'd be
As
sick.
soon as he gets inside of Theros,
right.
doing it's 100 D4 of psychic damage per second.
Yeah. What's
What happened to Maraska?
Esteban doing?
This is a good question.
What happened to Maraska? He turned into a vegetable.
Again.
His brain don't work.
Not the again.
Not the again. Above board, I have been looking into a couple different things with
Okay.
my specific kits. I guess is a good time as any before we rush into danger to discuss them with you, since this is essentially what Esteban's trying to mentally map out. Or I guess maybe even have a conversation with the caretaker with, because this is because of him that he has this ability. My devil sight.
Yes.
Would I be able to switch out this boon? What is happening? Oh, the kitty litter
Oh,
box.
like swap out your invocation?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. Just bearing in mind that you are going to be losing Devil's Sight.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine if you want to swap out Devil's Sight.
Okay.
It's just outside of your artifact ability, darkness is going to be back to being,
Yeah, I mean, I
blinding.
had a 60-foot darkness, anyways. I think so. That obviously makes sense. It would no longer be 120 feet.
It would not be.
Yeah, I was thinking about this more so for talking to you about because I believe it is our next level that I would get another invocation. So I wanted to go over that. I saw it in there anyways.
Sounds good. Yeah, if you're wanting to swap out Devil's Sight, it is A-okay.
Okie dokie.
Was that the only thing you were wanting to ask?
Yeah, at the time. Esteban's trying to mentally recover. I mean, I don't know how much time we're all trying to give ourselves here at this current moment.
We're kind of taking it like a few hours at a time right now, but obviously
Yeah.
over the next 2 days, if you're wanting to establish a quote unquote long-term goal.
Yeah, because if we're doing like full downtime, Esteban needs a nap.
Esteban taking a nap.
Raxus would try to get a lore drop from Raylan.
Get a lore drop from Raylan. Get
Yeah.
story time.
Yeah.
Cool. While we'll get to Evangeline here in just a second, because those of you near the teleporter, there are some new arrivals. Just
Oh my
one.
God.
I say one. No, actually, it is not one, because these are the individuals that are coming through. Let me pull them up. Where are they? Those are enemies. That's not what I'm trying to drag through.
Hey, yo, hold on.
Hey, yo. No, you see some... Maraska, you've never seen these people a fucking day in your life. Oh, no, you have seen these individuals before. Not these specific individuals, but you've passed through this area. Once again... You guys, Esteban and Maraska especially, Evangeline is out and about. But, but you see Alcanor, Algorex, Tin, and Razor come through the teleporter.
Well, that's
The moment they step
welcome,
off, you see
Penny, who was about to go into the little area he's kind of taken over, is like, oh, we are
You
seeing
see 4 waterborne step off. And 4 more.
Oh.
And 4 more.
Everyone knows when you ask the Waterborn for help, expect an army.
As you see just a small army of waterborne step off of the teleporter and are just all like kind of effectively lined up.
that's a nice sight.
But yeah, you bump into Alcanor and Algrex as they're basically kind of like shouting out instructions to the other waterborne, and Alcanor kind of looks to you guys who are near the teleporter and they go, "Oh, hello. I heard you needed help.
Certainly
That's not
could
the right
use
voice. All right. So you're feeling like you. Well, what are we dealing with here?
An open gate to the far realm that needs to be shut.
Penny will come
Otherwise,
out.
we're going to
start
have a lot
explaining
more of a
things.
problem than Thayer's Doom.
As a fairy.
That is a fairy.
What is this fairy?
Hi,
Great help,
Penny.
honestly.
Well,
Well, no, you have stepped through here before, through the 5th layer. Yes.
I passed through once. I might have
A
been
long time.
playing an awful game of tag with someone.
And you, Dragonborn, they have seen you before, but not like that.
It's been a long time. A lot's happened.
You were the one that lost the merfolk, correct?
Yeah, that was us.
Alright, so at least you're alive. The merfolk, not so much. The gnome, though, is not with you.
No, she didn't make it.
I see. But you say the living gate, the far gate, the thing that leads into the realm where there is Doom came from?
Aye,
Is that correct?
that's correct. It's currently open, and our crystal hosts here. They're on a hellbent mission. They're leaving, what is it now? Day and a half?
Alright. Well, until then, is there anything that needs to be done? Or
It
are we
looks
just
over at
standing by to
Esteban.
stand by?
Well, I believe any crystals that could be collected from this floor and nearby, one of our resident casters is making golems out of them to potentially help us.
You can send some of the grunts to go grab crystals. Algorex, if you'll work with these smiths to see if we can't get anything figured out for the rest of the group, and I suppose I will go on patrol.
Esteban, you all saw something. We heard a screech from points in the direction they heard it from. Actually,
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Oscar, you were there too. So, I'm assuming whatever was that direction was bad. Bad.
It was pretty bad. It was pretty almost died bad.
Yeah, there's not coming back from that thing getting a hold of you.
If we got
Whatever
caught, we were
that
not
thing
coming
was.
back at all.
If you
No.
could explain to these lovely people the direction and what it was,
That way.
I'm gonna go make some spell scrolls.
He points with Esteban towards the, in the distance, looming black, horrible dome of shadow.
They're like, alright, we'll leave that alone. But for
I
now,
feel that
I will
way.
patrol. Algrex will work with the other smiths that are here. If you need anything from us, you know where to find us.
I forgot a fork.
Walks off. No,
Yeah, Penny's-
not a fork.
I guess taking over this building because nobody else is coming into it due to the creepy vibes, and I'm gonna make
Wow,
spell
the
scrolls.
creepy vibes have definitely lessened for sure.
I almost burnt the box. And
Gonna-
But you see, half the waterborne go off to like scavenge for crystals. The other half are going through customs right now.
And while you go over Evangeline or whoever's next, I'm gonna look up the rules
Actually.
of spell scrolls.
Yeah, actually, any of you guys who might have seen like the waterborne walk onto the ship, they don't get screened. They just walk right on board.
Because they don't have souls.
They don't got souls. Ain't nothing to scan. Or their constructs very similar to the shard mines. Also soulless. It's gonna be a packed boat.
Definitely knew they were soulless.
Okie doke. Alright, Evangeline, you're off on an adventure. Yay!
We love Avenger.
Yep.
with
very
people that make us
nice.
slightly uncomfortable.
Slightly uncomfortable. That's the word for it. As you hear the just rattling of bones, talking amongst themselves, a lot of kobolds kind of talking about one, how much they hate Tiamat,
That's good news.
and two, an almost zealous love for Null.
That's okay.
And they just go, can't wait till we die our final death, and then we can go to the Eyrie, yes!
Okay.
The quote unquote normal skeletons is like, oh, those guys are kind of weird, huh?
Is it a kobold thing? Veraxis is kind of that way too.
I don't know. I didn't really deal with kobolds before till these guys.
Same.
Anyways, hey, what's it like breathing?
Oh.
I forgot. It's been thousands of years.
You know, it gets a little bit harder every day. I think.
Huh. It gets harder to breathe every day? That's weird.
Yeah, recently.
One of the other skeletons kind of just punches him. He just goes, "You idiot! They're talking about they're stressed." Oh. Evangeline, go ahead and give me a perception check real quick as you're looking at these skeletons.
Heard. Okay, so actually, hold on. While going out on this, I'm gonna re-up on my stuff. I'm gonna give myself an emboldening bond. I guess is Cobb here too? Was Cobb coming
here,
with this group?
Cobb's walking,
Okay. Yeah, we'll give it to him too, since I've got 6 to spare.
You get the skeletons?
I mean, if 5 of the other skeletons want it, they can.
Yeah, just say.
Or 4.
I think. Hey, that's totally a you decision.
It's
You're
6
the cleric.
creatures, so me, Cobb, and then yeah, sure. How about the ones I was talking to?
Oh my god, progress! You're like, whoa, this feels weird. You tag a kobold skeleton with it too, and they go, it's Bahamut.
Oh no!
They hiss initially, and they go, wait, no, Bahamut's fine now. Okay.
Oh, thank God! Literally, thank Bahamut.
Not melting. That's good.
Yeah, no melting here. There's nope, no melting.
Hey,
and
Bahamut
then
isn't gonna try to steal my soul, right?
no, he doesn't do that. What?
It's awesome. Not like that dragon bitch,
Oh,
Tiamat.
Daniel, let's go.
You hear a very hearty like from Maraska.
Not even anywhere near these skeletons. Maraska's just laughing. There's somebody bad. I feel like somebody just shit talked Tiamat. I'm happy.
Like,
those are
in his head, he's just like, that bitch.
those are big words for sure.
Well, yes, Tiamat's terrible. Wait.
No, of course.
Are you a follower? Wait, you're not a follower of Tiamat, right?
No,
Immediately
no.
have their hands on their swords.
No.
Okay.
No, I think we don't have to be nasty.
She wanted to eat our souls.
Well,
There's
yes,
nothing-
no,
There's nothing redeemable about it.
no,
Fuck that bitch.
Oh, look, I understand. We don't have to just, use bad words, There are other ways we can express our feelings.
Like stabbing Tiamat.
If that is the route you wish to
want to stab Tiamat.
go, sure.
Have I stated I love these little dudes? I love these little dudes.
I guess maybe Bahamut, and if I can't speak for Noel, but I can speak for Bahamut, that you are blessed in that mission.
Yes. Blessed stabbings. Just continuing to walk.
They still scare me.
Go ahead, give me a perception check as you're talking to these guys.
Oh yeah, that was the whole point of this. Along, along with a guidance, there was a reason
Sure,
for my
sure.
build up there.
You see, one of these skeletons has red paint.
Oh.
Oh no.
So who tested? I thought after the first time. This is.
You
Did
see
someone
one of
else
the
go out there?
skeletons- Yeah. Well, a lot of us have. Well, not all of us. The guy with red paint went, I went out there. That's why
Okay.
they got paint on me.
Yes, yeah, I thought that maybe after the first one we would have learned our lesson on that.
What do you mean? All the red paint means is I'm disconnected from Kelemvor. If I die, I die.
Yeah,
So, like, I'm tired.
okay.
Like that breathing thing that you're talking about,
Yeah.
Kind of just want to go out in a blaze of glory.
That's that's absolutely fair. If that is the way you'll find some peace, that is one way to do it, for sure.
Yeah. It felt weird going through the threshold. Like something tried to grab me. It took something. I think it was my soul. Maybe not my soul. I don't know. I'm still walking. I don't hear Kelemvor anymore. That's kind of sad.
You seem to still have a personality and a uniqueness to you.
Yeah.
I've seen Legend of Korra. They took his bending away.
Oh no.
He got fired.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple of skeletons that don't have red paint. We kind of ran out of red paint. We had to go get some.
Oh,
Hard to
so it's a
import red paint.
guessing game at this point with some.
Well, no. Sometimes we'll like take a bone away or something. That doesn't come back. So we gotta just take the bone. So if they're like missing a bone or something, there's a higher chance that they're. I don't know. We don't really care. The ones who went out of the threshold, they kind of just choose what they want to do. So I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Yeah, no.
If we die, we die.
Absolutely.
Some of us have been alive for thousands of years. Life can sometimes be pain,
Oh, for sure. I'm starting to understand that feeling.
Anyways. Cobb is just chuckling, listening to just the absolute fucking madness happening behind him. But there won't be any rolls necessary. You are literally on the crystal layer. What I will have you roll, actually, Evangeline, please give me a survival check. This is to find radiant crystals.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to throw guidance on there.
It's gonna be a pretty high DC because they're not very common.
Understood. Oh.
Sick.
Oh. Determination.
So, with a 24, you don't come across as many as you're probably hoping. But you do come across a decently sized radiant crystal kind of deposit. It's not like as nearly as big as the other crystal that you're seeing around you. But it's like medium sized crystal. Be enough for a golem.
How about to bring
Or at
someone
least
back
small
from the
golem.
dead?
Be enough to bring somebody back from the dead, but not enough to make wall. Not wall. Yes, wall. Would not be enough to make another wall. If you kept it.
She's definitely going to take it. Now, what she does with it will be discussed with the group. Because she's not selfish. She will leave that as an open discussion for everyone.
You see, one of the skeletons did get to that radiant crystal a little before you, and you see that his right hand is missing.
Oh, did you try to touch it?
Yeah, I touched it. Yeah, it didn't feel good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did that hurt?
Yeah, he kind of gasps. I felt pain. Wow! Oh, let me see that crystal again.
No, hold on.
I felt something in millennia. Man, kind of just kicks the rock. All right.
Yeah, let's not. I mean, I know like we've discussed this whole, everything, but let's not do it like this. I feel like maybe there's a better glorious way to go out than touching a crystal.
He's like, well, I didn't want to die, but it's like, isn't that like part of living? Is like pain? I get to live again. That's pretty cool.
I guess maybe I've felt so much pain that I kind of don't like it. So it's
Oh, it must be nice. I haven't felt anything in thousands of years. I'm numb. I miss pain.
I'm sorry.
He looks so dejected.
I'm so sorry.
We found Evangeline's people.
I can, I don't know, maybe hit you with like a small little sacred flame or something. Maybe that would do the same thing.
I could just get like a little piece of that radiant crystal, kind of burn just a little bit.
You just
Chip off a little piece.
okay. You can, like, little. There you go. I guess if this
piece, little tiny piece. It doesn't melt his bones or anything. But he's like, yeah. They're passing it around like hot potato.
Oh my god.
if that makes them happy, I guess.
But yeah, over the course of, I would say, honestly, probably about round trip, probably be about 8 to 10 hours.
Oh god, she's gonna be so tired when she gets back.
Yep, and Cobb does not look like he is flagging at all. He's like, all right, another crystal. Let's go. And of course, outside of you, he does have effectively a never tiring army of laborers that are wicked happy to be out and about doing things.
Meanwhile, Barex is just having story time with Raylan.
But yeah, you guys eventually make it back. You have, I would say, you have enough for, we're going to roll. I'm going to do, let's see, he'd be making some out of fire crystals. He'd be making some out of ice crystals. And depending on what you do and depending on how he acts, we will not roll for radiant. But we will roll 2d4. We'll roll 1d4 first, actually. 1d4, this is how many ice crystals he's going to be able to make. This is how many new bricks come into existence over the course of the next couple... well, it's going to be longer than a few days. Before he even starts creating these, kind of looking to the rest of the group as you guys are back in town, and he goes... I won't be joining in the attack on the gate. I'm going to be preparing for the battle at the bottom. So, some of these skeletons, I'm going to have them stay with me. And Sote is going to have to handle any radiant crystals we find. But I'm going to try to make us an army. Or at least a small one.
Yeah, that'll definitely help. I'm gonna just go ask the group a question. I will maybe be back. She says.
Over the next, we'll say this is going to happen over the next couple days, specifically for Cobb.
Yeah.
Over the next couple days, he will have made 2 ice crystals, 2 ice golems, and that's a 2d4. Oops. And just one, because he's never made a fire golem before. He makes 1 fire golem. So he's got 3. By the time you guys go to leave, he has 3 golems made, about the size of brick. It's really the radiant ones that fucking make goddamn wall. Anyways, yeah, Evangeline, you're able to meet up with everyone. This is still the day that you went out with the Bone Crew. The rest of the party sees the Bone Crew come back, and they are hot potatoing a Radiant Crystal amongst themselves.
God.
Evangeline looks exhausted.
You hear rattling laughter from the entire group.
Oh, hey God.
Yeah, hello.
For spell scrolls to learn them in 2024, I just need to pass an Arcana check, which is a DC 10 plus the spell level, which means I literally can't fail for the Cure Wounds.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
So when you get a chance, can you add that? And then during downtime,
It's in your
Penny's just
list
going
right
to
now.
be converting scrolls into the mass Cure Wounds while I have that available to me.
Gotcha.
Which is, I believe, the same Arcana check.
Is it?
I think so. It's a DC 10 plus the level. So a higher check, but like same type of check.
DC 10 plus level. Wow, that's so fucking low. Jesus.
So that's
Is there a gold? Isn't there a gold requirement though as well?
Spell let's see if there's level 2 spell costume. Oh, 200 gold. Yep. Although, wait, hold on. This is 2014. It's a little cheaper. Okay, so no, I cannot.
Hi, handsome. I love you.
I thought it cost
mean,
the components for the
If it
spell itself.
costs, if there's a gold requirement, I mean, I'm not saying that you can't. It's just you know what you're gonna need to do.
That's infuriating because Mass Cure Wounds doesn't have a gold requirement.
Yeah, but
But
copying
making
the
the
spell
spells
does.
does. All right. Well, I'm trying to make. I got 10 scrolls. Trying to make 10 of those.
Oh Christ!
So should I just roll that?
Are you doing this over the course of just one day, or are you doing this over the course of 2 days?
How long does it take to craft a scroll?
I'm more talking about your health, my guy. If you fail,
I guess I'll try like 2 or 3 at a time, batches. So
yeah.
if I take too much damage, I'll have to wait.
Sounds good. Go ahead. So you're doing 3 of them?
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me 3 Arcana checks.
Yep. First one.
That's a pass.
Second one. Ooh, there it is.
That's a fail.
And how much did I take from it?
As 3 times your wizard spell level rounded down.
30.
In necrotic damage.
41.
So half your health almost gone.
Yeah.
Anyways, you could still technically survive if you fail your third one. So
Penny's sitting there like, all right, one more.
just feel a little just start bleeding. It's painful.
It's like blood just slightly from the nose coming out.
That, and just at one point the ink turns from like black to just red.
Oh, beats it.
Whoo!
Penny's like, okay, 3 of these.
There is one scroll of Mass Cure Wounds that is just red.
Oh God.
I mean, he makes them with his ink, and his ink is a part of his body now, practically. So.
Yep.
We go until I fail again.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
4.
4. 5.
5. I couldn't see the roll. It's behind the sheet. I was like, there it is.
Ooh. So you're able to make 6. I'm tempted to do something with that nat 1, but I won't this time.
I didn't even see there was a nat 1. Holy shit.
It was a nat 1, yeah.
Penny with the 6 scrolls is like, more than enough. That's it.
You feel so faint. You come out there, you're gonna look pale as fuck.
Penny is like, you know, in cartoons when they have something that flies and it's like about to fall asleep or it's hurt and it's just kind of like bobbing through the air.
Yeah.
That's Penny's just bobbing over.
Penny,
After,
are
like,
you
a few
okay?
hours, yeah, you guys just see Penny looks like he has fought off demons.
I'm gonna-
like
I'm feeling a little cold. I'm gonna just
You
near
made
the
6.
fort.
You made 6,
Four.
right?
Yeah,
I don't test.
Okay,
I'll be fine. Just need rest.
great. I wanted to discuss with you guys to see what you would want. So I was able to find a radiant crystal that is large enough to do one of 2 things. One would be making another one of the golems that Cobb is able to do.
You guys had a call?
Or oh yes.
Where's
I
it now?
forgot.
He is perished.
The first one, that one, it went down from the Draco Lich thing that
Draco
attacked
Lich?
us at Maugate. Yeah.
Oh,
You guys have been through more than I thought.
Yeah. The other thing it could do is that I have a spell that can bring someone back within the first minute of them dying. This, I think, is good enough for that spell. But I
oh
wanted,
my god, it brought everybody over there. Jesus.
but I wanted to ask everyone what they would like out of this.
Do you think any kind of revival spells will work in that area? Or if there'll be interference? Do you know?
I haven't shown any weakness in my powers bestowed to me by Bahamut, so I as of now I would say no, but I can't guarantee that.
Well, I can't speak for everybody, but a second chance in the moment sounds invaluable. I'm going to take a nap.
They look
Bam.
inspired.
Just sleeping on the shelf.
Yep.
Well, Maraska, Esteban, Verax. Where's Veraxis?
You just hear Raylan's off talking in the distance.
Okay. Esteban, Maraska.
Well, I mean, what are our options again?
Bro thing.
Either Cobb takes this and creates a golem, or I can use this to bring someone back if they die.
Oh, that's a really big option.
Honestly, I lean towards the latter. Everything further down is only going to get worse, and if we don't use it here, then who knows?
I trust whatever he says. He's been around here a lot longer than I have.
Unfortunately.
Sorry about that, buddy.
No offense, Evangeline.
We do just have a lot of trust and faith in your ability.
Oh, it's
It's
not
gonna-
that. It was more that the Maw is a terrible, horrible place.
I mean, yes, that's a given. Wow, how'd you guys get steak down here? It's delicious. That's my non steak.
I would fuck up a steak right now.
Okay, so you guys want me to hold on to it in case we need it.
Yes.
I think that might be best.
Okay. That's what I wanted to make sure. I'm really tired. I think I'm gonna go and sleep. And Evangeline will just walk to the little hut.
Where did I put them? Where is Brick? Let me find him.
Oh.
Okay, actually, seriously? Where did
God,
put
I
Brick?
would like to ask Raylan something specific while he's dropping lore.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway, so those Thornbacks, yeah, it was just me. Crazy.
What exactly happened to your son?
Oh.
Yeah, Braxton!
Mind me asking. Never really
Sadness.
went too deep in depth on that one whenever I brought you back that box.
Shortly after we came to Havenlight, when we actually went to go start trying to actually build the Forge Town up to where it is now, but back then, there was a lot of uncertainties in the fourth layer while we were working. We knew that there were ruins, and we knew that in those ruins, most things were tainted by Tharizdun. So, as much as I advised him against it, my son took a small group of other like-minded individuals who were a little bit more
Oh god, I
hot-headed.
remember this.
Reckless?
Oh,
Reckless,
man.
yes. And they went into the ruins, and they just didn't make it out.
How far away are they?
They're over here right now. You would
was
have
like-
you would need a perception check probably at disadvantage to be able to hear them.
Just above board, I remember that. That moment was.
Did you
Oh,
ever
God.
recover the bodies?
We recovered their bodies after we took care of their shadows. So, unfortunately, Volwyn didn't even get to be at peace. Tharizdun takes the soul and corrupts it and turns it into something that can't be redeemed. We buried him, but I just think that maybe if I was just a little more insistent that he stayed and helped, instead of going off and doing something reckless, maybe he'd still be here. Maybe I should have volunteered to go there instead of him. But I've tried to make my peace with it as much as I can. It's one of the reasons why I'm here. I've stepped back so long, leaving it to the others. I'm a little tired of being in the back, cheering on. It's time that I try to take saving them all in my own hands.
And you want to get a little bit of your own revenge against theirs, doing where you can.
Revenge is definitely not a small part of it, for sure. Penny just healing himself over and over again.
Bro.
Help
I
me,
got
Penny.
worse with the higher level spell slot.
I at least didn't have to kill, a shadow of any of my family members. But
It's not an experience I would recommend to anyone.
I mean, I did have to sacrifice them and hear their screams.
I can only imagine what that might have been like. Tiamat doesn't have necessarily a reputation of being kind to her followers.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's a quite an understatement for what it is, really. Given that if you don't do it, you're the one being sacrificed instead after being tortured.
I'm sorry.
Part of life
Jesus
is
Christ.
a kobold.
Horrifying just seeing Esteban like hiding in the shadow near the corner around Raylan. Looked ominous as
Best.
fuck. It's but at least you're here, and you'll at least indirectly, from what I've seen, indirectly saving a lot of kobolds from Tiamat.
I'm attempting to, and I hope it's working.
They seem to be fairly converted at this point. They changed sides very quickly, and I think that speaks to Tiamat.
Yeah, I mean, well,
First chance.
half of them were probably in some insane trance anyway.
Good thing we're killing her second form? A juvenile
More
form?
resurrection that's been corrupted by Theris Dune.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, ever since I got here, it's been like one thing after another at this point.
We've effectively been dealing with Tiamat indirectly for a couple hundred years at this point. The Mraska, he had a mask. One of the 7 that were used for Tiamat's resurrection. Brought it into the mall just to prevent the rest of the cultists from being able to more easily get a hold of it. It's gone now. That's good. So at least that plot was stopped. Seeing as we're all still breathing.
I mean, I never really got to know too many other things other than dragon gods and whatnot.
There's a lot of gods. Honestly, you're better off probably not meeting or knowing most of them. Gods are fickle.
I mean, hopefully you have somewhere to go whenever time eventually comes.
At this point, the amount of things that I've seen here, I don't know where I'm going to go. I don't really worship anything. It's been survival. A lot of people here, it's a way of life, but that's because they don't know anything else. It's good, but unfortunate in other ways. At this point, I don't know of very many gods that really would help me in the way of an afterlife. Maybe Pelor, but
You know, you're not dragon kind. I can't really recommend you any.
yeah, no offense to your dragon gods, but I believe they probably wouldn't take in an elf.
I've never asked them actually, but I don't think they would.
Well, hopefully I don't find out anytime soon.
Not
I'm
within
definitely
my
going
power.
to make attempts. I'm going to be making attempts to try to stay alive as long as I can while bringing as many people down as I can. Enemies, more specifically.
I can do some healing, and plus I don't think Evangeline would forgive me if anything happened to you.
Well, I do have the capability to heal myself as well, so I know a little bit of druidism.
I've
I'm not much of a druid myself, but nature and I get along.
never really asked your fighting. I've never really studied your fighting style, so I'm not sure what you exactly do.
Swords, bows, and nature.
So, druid
That's
fighter?
mechanically ranger. Below board, he's like, I don't quite know what to call it. All I know is that it has treated me well.
It's kept you alive this
Accidentally
long.
over here setting a hunting trap. Whoops.
It's kept you alive this long.
It has indeed. And
Last I
hopefully
checked,
for
you were older
many,
than me.
many more long words. Oh, yes. by a few 100 years. Still quite young, honestly. Despite everything I've seen.
It's commonplace for elves to live a long time.
It is interesting. Sometimes I kind of, I guess for lack of a better way to describe it, it's I just blank, and suddenly there's people that I saw were young or old, and old that are gone. And yet there are some that
Downside
I
of living.
swear that I remember them being there just yesterday. But a couple of them, from what I've heard, are still alive. So I'm trying to see if I can't find them and maybe knock a bit of sense into them.
Like Maraska?
Evangeline's father. No. Raska I want to punch, but he's too useful. Vemtil, though. Evangeline's father. I want to deal with him.
Hoping he's alright, mostly for Evangeline's sake.
No. Vemtil was gone for a very long period of time.
Yeah, but I'd rather not have her go through the whole, your family is dead and now you have no one thing. That
She
took
still has
years to get
Havenlight.
used to.
I'm not going to kill him, but I'm going to make him probably wish he was dead.
I've
Just abandon family like that. I know if I had the opportunity, I would change things with Volwyn, and yet Vemtil didn't. And he's still alive. So is Evangeline, yet he's done nothing.
I just
It
wonder what
sickens
kind
me.
of shape he's in.
Well, at this point, Dragonborn don't live very long. He'd be a Warforged at this point.
That is, it's very true, and also, it's kind of weird how kobolds live longer than Dragonborn.
I've never really thought about it. It is interesting.
Even though we're seen as, disposable.
Well, maybe that's why. If you can get away from your fairly quick mortality rate, you want to enjoy life a little bit more. Puts a bit of a fire.
It's a very rare occasion that happens.
You're one of the lucky few that still has skin on his bones. I'd recommend making the best of it. I know you're a follower of Null, but I think there'd be a lot of people around you that would be quite sad to see you go early.
Noel just makes it feel better when it comes to when the time comes. I don't
That's a
want
good
to
god,
die,
then.
but I'm okay with it. It's not the worst thing that can happen.
Far from it. Seems like a good god. But I'm a bit tired. You might need to get some rest too. we've only got a little bit left before we have to get on the boat.
I'll probably go lay down in front of the fireplace.
Have some rest.
Give me a yell if you need me.
Absolutely. Cool. So, is anybody doing anything over the next day?
I will. The next day or the same day?
Day ends next day.
Okay, because I will burn that one of the Mass Cure Wounds spell scrolls to learn it.
Okay.
So I'm not using up that slot anymore.
Okay.
So that was 41 health worth of. but now I know it, so I can. So I'm gonna go over to find one of my people with the ability to cast Smite. See if I can't find him.
Hey, can I? You see Sotez, the most holy-looking motherfucker on this.
Yeah, that's why I was headed this way. I was like, he looks holy.
He glows.
Yeah,
So
literally.
Tez and the literal two other people that have a deep connection with the Lord.
Goes over. Hey, I'm
Sotez is looking at you. Yeah, what's up?
Kenny. I have nice to meet you. You looked cleric-y, and
I'm a paladin and a Pelor. Not.
I was about to say,
not cleric.
judging by the armor, more paladin, yes, but you know what I meant. Clerical, religious.
Yeah.
I have an ability that lets me kind of copy a spell for the day. Do you mind if I copy your smite? Can you not ask first?
Looks you up and down. You sure? You wouldn't really want to get close.
I have another cool little spell that lets me let others use a spell, so it'd be a free spell for them, essentially.
Huh. What is Divine Smite? What does my smite look like to other people? Would it even work?
No idea. I know that I could do cure wounds and mass cure wounds, and I do not have access to any kind of healing like that, so.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I can teach you how I kind of... It's not really a spell, it's like a feeling. But I can try to help
even
you.
that'd be appreciated. Even if I don't get the spell, I'll learn something.
Yeah. Yeah, mechanically you're able to pick up Divine Smite, but you may not quite be able to interpret it.
Yeah. Hi, I'm just collecting spells.
It's just a little fucking little spell siphon.
Your spells.
Give me your spells.
All the spells. Teach me your secrets.
I have a cat fighting me right now, trying to get up in front of me as I'm doing on the computer.
Oh, I wonder what my cat said.
You will get Divine Smite. Give me a. We'll put it in a list so I can, because I think I'll need to update your D&D Beyond.
Oh yeah, for the cure wounds and the mass cure wounds.
Cure wounds, mass cure wounds. And I'm assuming you're planning on doing the same thing for Divine Smite. No. Probably not.
But say I might
Well,
not do the divine smite because.
I think you would need to for contingency. You would still need to be able to know that spell.
Oh. Yep, I gotta do it then. Yeah, I'd take the time.
So one of your spell scrolls will be used for Divine Smite.
Let me make that Arcana check.
Sigh.
Ooh. Okay, let me
Fucking
take
tragic.
my 40. Oh, hold on. Let me do my long rest first.
This is in the morning, just immediately bleeding everywhere. Actually, I would say almost this feels less like you are bleeding, but it's also just a massive fucking headache from trying to interpret holiness into a spell scroll.
And he's like, you know, I don't think I like that. I'm glad I only have to do this once.
Yeah, and then you fucking consume it immediately.
So that's 2 down. So that's 7 I've used, I think. No, that's 8 I've used. So I have 2 left.
You've used 8, yes, because right now, according to what I've got on your character sheet, you've got 6 They're
I reduced
called
it
fifth
to
level spell
5.
scrolls. Oh, okay. Is it 5?
Yeah, because I used one. I have to use it to copy it. Like, permanently copy it.
Okay, gotcha. So you have 5. Gotcha. That would explain why there was a weird fuck around thing earlier when I was like up it to 6, and I saw it drop down to 5. I was like, hey, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Cool. So you got 5 of those. You've used 8 so far.
Yep. And time to burn through the fucking energy I've saved up. 'Cause a lot of motherfuckers I'm gonna have to hit with shit.
Sure are. You're about to use all those.
Absolutely. I knew it was coming the day before. So I was like, okay, here we go.
But so that's what you're doing over the next day until departure.
I suppose I'll try one more attempt at mass cure wounds. We'll see if it burns me these last 2 scrolls.
Okay. Remember, this is the morning of.
Yep.
So whether
That's
or not
one
you
of
actually go to engage, it depends. So remember, this damage might be something that lasts into combat.
Okay.
Need to push
Oh yeah,
the long
today's
rest button
we're
down.
heading out today. I thought we were heading out.
Yeah, you're
like,
heading.
today.
Yeah, you're heading out
Oh.
today.
Okay. Then
There will be a transit time that goes to the
Yeah.
staging grounds, but you might encounter something while you're in transit.
well, then I'm not going to take my chances again. That was just we'll just consider that my
Let's see.
good luck.
So you've got
I have
6
6
mass
of
cure
those in a
wounds then.
free scroll. I'll write down one empty scroll real quick.
One empty scroll. Okay, so that's Penny until the morning of departure. What's everybody else doing the day prior? Basically, what are you guys doing up until time to leave?
Araska is going to try and make a phone call. He
Okay.
is
Oh,
sat down
also,
inside the ring, and he is taking up his
forgot
stance.
to mention there are 2 new arrivals that show up the next day, the day before departure, which is Rattletap and surprise, surprise, Voss. The last couple people that show up, you see Rattletap and Voss come out. In Maraska, if that's where you've been, yeah, you see Voss pops out, and Rattletap just goes up to you, hey, just walks away.
He like just gives a nod as he's trying to hit that like peaceful state.
Yeah. But yeah, those are the last arrivals. Anyway, so you're just meditating, or what are you trying to do?
I'm gonna try and talk to Pelor in this case. Or no, Bahamut.
Gonna be Bahamut?
I'm gonna try and
Pelor?
phone Bahamut.
Okay. Give me your religion check.
Actually, we will try to phone Pelor.
Pelor? Give me your religion check. Tragedy struck.
God damn. What sucks is I get a +7 to that roll.
You do indeed. You get a this is not like Veraxis. What you feel like you are reaching is interference. Being so far down, even when you're at the very bottom, you're familiar with this kind of like type of interference.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels like almost like bad weather. It just feels like the fucking corruption by Therazine is just a little worse today. And it's causing a lot of interference. So you do not get a connection.
He's getting a little.
Yeah.
And using his once per long rest.
God damn it!
Not quite. Digit, what the
Digit,
fuck?
what?
Huh? Digit
Hold on a
returns
minute.
from the dead to roll?
Holy shit!
What the fuck? Not quite. Not quite. You can almost feel a connection. but it's just not quite there. Anybody else doing anything over the next day until departure?
Not quite.
For Evangeline, she for the night she turned in, she I think Esteban came and was speaking with her for a little bit, so they
Uh-huh.
probably in The Sims upgraded that friendship a bit. And then yeah, during the daytime, I think she would maybe try to venture one more time for another radiant crystal, trying to feel a little
Going out
lucky
alone?
here.
Hey, Demo's been told to follow
Aria?
you and hasn't been given orders otherwise, so he's still following you.
Demo's
around
been told
the
to
entire
follow.
time.
Oh Jesus! Oh no,
No,
that
it's
makes
Demo
sleeping
told to follow
very
me.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, hold on. Please don't put this man in the closet with us.
And he has been following you the whole time.
When was he put on me? Hold on.
He was put on you before you ventured out with the Skellies.
Yeah, he was there with you guys on the Skelly adventure.
Oh my god.
He has just been silently following.
He's just not
And
really a
in-
conversationalist, so.
In true Demo fashion, he has been staring at you unblinking this entire time.
He's so quiet that he's been sitting in his closet with us the whole time. He doesn't talk, so
He doesn't even have like a presence. Yeah, he
we
just kind of
just didn't even notice he was sitting in the closet with us.
Now sitting would make him even more. He'd make him normal looking. He's standing, just fucking full.
Moving though, if he was
Full
just sitting like
stance.
normal looking.
Yep. No, there's nothing normal about this man's.
I mean, Evangeline would have told Esteban what she's going to go do, but unless someone awkwardly goes with her, she's going by herself.
Okay.
I would go
With Demo.
just in case. With
With Demo.
With Demo.
I like the idea of him having so little presence you forgot he's there.
It's like fucking old boy from fucking Guardians. Just not moving. Just completely goes invisible. Yeah, go ahead and give me another survival check there, Evangeline. And Esteban, did you say you went with her?
Yes.
Evangeline would have slapped them both with an emboldening bomb.
Okay.
Same stuff as yesterday.
Yeah, I don't know.
With a D4.
Yeah,
Oop.
yeah, Esteban, if you want to, you can give her the help action or you can roll yourself. It's up to you.
I'll give you the help action.
What's your survival?
Yep.
Understood. I'm gonna throw guidance on there too.
Okay.
Oh fuck yes.
What the fuck?
You find a pretty big chunker of a fucking radiant crystal.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's really big.
Wow.
Here's the problem.
Uh-huh.
It's really big.
Good thing I got this thick ass fucking pickaxe.
Hell yeah, pickaxe.
And then we fit it in this bag, and the bag eats it somehow.
That eats it somehow.
I've sold
And
a
it
couple
may
of
be in the
these.
depot, it may not be, who knows?
Oh
Because there's a
no.
bag of holding that came from the depot.
Oh Jesus. I like to
Yeah,
assume
unlike
that
Digits,
if it
this
does
is-
go into the
this
depot,
came
it
from
just
the depot.
automatically like lists our names and everything next to it.
Yeah, it just gets automatically organized, like fucking.
It's automatically archived.
I can't
Who
wait
knows?
for the
You'll have to
depot
look
to
at the
be
tome.
what Killstar is doing.
Just trap him
I'm
in the
telling you.
depot.
Yeah, I was like, I'm telling
Exactly.
you, if we can just open up the depot and just have him be sucked into it, that's all we need.
Yeah. So you start chomping away. So you get enough to make 2 radiant golems if you so desire,
Ooh, shit.
or to give you 2 more uses of revivify.
Oh
So
shit.
Would that be 3?
A
in
total
total?
of 3.
Yeah, that's why I said 2 more. Yes. Mhm.
Okay, Evangeline will then circle back with the group and then ask what they would like.
Hey guys, look! Fucking just giant crystals. Look at these.
She's
I'm not gonna show it to them. She's just gonna inform them.
Evangeline riding on one as she comes back. Guys, look what I found!
Look at
Oh
I
my
got.
god. Well, I mean, now we have enough to make a golem and have insurance after too.
Yeah, I was gonna just check with the rest of the group and see what they would like.
I'm just putting in my 2 cents. Jeez.
No, I agree with you completely on that. I just, I wanna get everyone's thoughts on it, on what they would like.
Okay, well, those were my thoughts.
I appreciate those thoughts, and they're noted.
We had a nice conversation in the closet, and immediately the mics come on, and then there's bickering again.
We had a really nice conversation in the closet.
With Demo.
With Demo heard it all.
Demo heard everything.
Demo's like nodding along. I see.
You wish.
You don't know that, but I
Anyways, Evangeline is talking to the party currently, asking them a question.
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry about that. I didn't realize we were fully
No,
back.
I think.
well, no,
I'm sorry,
you
I think I was
did.
probably informing the party that.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
addressing everyone else who did not answer.
Oh, understood.
Penny is half dead and trying to learn Smite, I believe, at this time.
Dear God.
Actually, no,
Yeah,
he's
he's trying
been
to
out
learn
for
Smite.
the day. So Penny's over here just talking to Sotaz, I guess, right now.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, probably be about the time they're coming back that you're talking to Sotez.
But it's like, well, more second chances doesn't seem like a bad thing, but also, you said it makes a light golem. Was that a major help for you guys last time?
I mean, it did handle the Draco Lich.
Okay, so a possible heavy hitter. Maybe half and half this time. One revive, one golem.
Well, so I have I have 3. So I could do 2 Revivifies and 1 Golem, or we can do 2 Golems and 1 Revivify, just kind of depending on what you guys are looking for.
I personally lean towards the 2 revivifies.
Okay.
Noted. Thank you.
Was that you noting my second opinion on the same thing?
No, I was noting Pennies, but if you would like me to note yours again, I can.
Cool. It's
I
unwavering.
can see that reputation plummeting already. That conversation in the closet never happened at this point.
Penny looking back and forth. He's like, I feel like there's some weird tension. No.
Yeah, you guys good?
Oh, it's been
Penny-
There
ongoing.
isn't weird tension.
Penny half dead. You guys good?
Fine.
Great, even.
Look like
Good.
you've lost
For
so
some people.
much blood.
Are you okay? You kind of look worse than we do.
I'll live. Yes,
Mhm.
I'll live.
Okay.
But-
Yeah.
Might be part of my interest in the revivify.
Oh God.
I think I
Okay.
may have seen my fake creator more times than I like to admit.
I'm a little worried.
What god does Penny associate with? Might have
If we're
seen them a
talking
couple times.
gods, there's 2 in particular.
Okay. I'm just curious.
One is likely the traveler. The other is likely, well, not necessarily. I don't know. Is the traveler a god?
He's like a very baby god.
I think he'd probably be like a minor deity.
And then the other would be Wild Mother, because those just go together. In his,
Yeah.
Yeah.
In his head. Cool. I was just curious. So you're giving 1 crystal over to Cobb?
Yes, yeah, Maraska and Vraxis also agree with the same thing.
That is true. Braxis and Maraska, what are you guys thinking?
I trust.
Huh?
He trusts whatever decision she just made. He already gave his input for the first one.
You might as well go with it.
Okay, I just
Alright.
I just wanted to make sure. And then yeah, she will give one of the big pieces to Cobb, and then keep
Hey,
two.
let's do this.
Make wall
He's gonna
3.0.
make- He's gonna make wall once again.
Penny rushing over. I want to see this.
It is just bam. This
Oh my
happens
gosh.
Right before you guys deploy. This happens basically right before you guys depart, essentially.
Oh,
Oh, that's why I don't recognize Brick, because for some reason Brick's icon is Iris. I don't know why.
Oh, what the
Oh,
fuck?
Iris evolved.
I believe
Holy
this one we
shit.
will name Brick Wall.
The third.
But yeah, this is what occurs. This is what is created from all the crystals that were gathered. One of these bricks is a fire brick instead.
Penny's
Yay.
grip looks a little disturbing with as pale and sickly as he looks right now.
Hey, we have Brick. We have Brick Wall. And we also have
There might be
The
a
Rock.
touch of madness.
no, he explodes. Maybe Brimstone.
Hell yeah!
Ooh.
I probably shouldn't be naming these. They're gonna die. Maybe. I don't know.
And this one's
They're very
George.
resilient.
Be optimistic. They've got this.
Cobb, have you tried giving them mouths yet to see if they can speak?
Okay, so they're like that Magan over there, gesturing over to Demo. They don't have any semblance of a soul.
Just Demo just staring at Evangeline.
Yeah, sorry. Let me give you a visual demonstration. There you go.
Honey,
this is the first
please.
time Raylan's seen
He
this process,
scares
and
me.
He's been here for
Yeah,
the whole
Raylan just like,
Jesus
oh,
Christ, how long has he been there?
yes. But yeah, Cobb was just like, I mean, I could give them maids. They wouldn't use them though.
I mean, if they did, I feel like the only thing Brick Wall there would say would be purge.
I don't know, honestly. Maybe.
Wasn't his original name Purge?
I think that's what you guys called him initially.
I
No, I
called him
think that's what
Wall.
you named him. God.
Yeah, I put it in there, purge. 'Cause
And
I
we
think
just
one of
went
you guys
wall.
did say purge.
If only Digit were still here.
Yeah, there it is. In parentheses, purge, then strike through wall. Yeah. Gabs goes, alright, so when we go down, these will come with us. Or we could send them up there and fight off the dragons. We got options.
I don't think those dragons can be killed. From what I've gathered. At least from what has been told to me.
Or we can horrifically maim them.
Or we could just send them down and then they could fight Tharizdun to the death.
That's true. Eh, they're at our disposal. But they won't be there for the gate, though. I don't think they'll fit on the boat with everyone else.
Probably have a bag of holding.
I don't think I don't think it'll fit in the bag of holding.
It like goes over his head. Huh.
Yeah, you guys. When you guys see these bricks, those of you who have been to the surface, you remember what brick originally looked like.
Oh yeah, look at
Have
that.
you
Came
seen
to
Brick in a
mind.
while, Cobb?
So clean. No,
Okay.
is Brick still alive?
Yeah, he's
Oh.
Crimson now.
Oh, God.
He's killed a lot of kobolds.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I suppose he's done his job then.
Yeah, he's still alive, still kicking it up there with Umu. Like he's making it.
Literally, sometimes they're at perfect height.
It's great. I'm glad Brick has survived as long as he has. I'm quite proud of it, actually. I'm glad that even though I was in a coma, he's still kicking around, smashing things.
I mean, yeah, apparently just defending up there is what he decided his prime directive was.
And he's been doing a
It
hell of a
may have
job.
been something from me as I was asleep, maybe? I don't know.
Out
So
there
do we have a
slaughtering
roster?
kobolds, even in death, I
Who's
still
joining us on the
serve.
boat?
What was that?
Do we have a roster of who's joining on the boat?
Yeah, if you're asking that around Raylan's going, well,
Yeah.
most of the individuals here are going on the boat.
Okay.
Cobb and Sotez are staying here,
Okay.
but
Fair.
as far as I'm aware, everyone else is going on board.
All right.
All of the waterborne, the skeletons.
Okay. I need our couple of our casters. I have he pulls out the mask cure wound swells. He's like, just in case. So someone is able to cast these. Always.
Oh yeah.
Is that what you did to my spells?
Nah,
He mass-produced your spell?
God damn.
Damn!
If it makes you feel any better, I quite literally bled for it.
As you should.
Oh,
This is you.
that's not where I
Oh,
thought
you'll
that
be
she
fine.
was gonna take it. Okay.
You know,
This is
At
divine
first-
magic you just took.
Your spell has been mass-manufactured.
first and foremost, mass cure wounds can be cast by more than those who are religious. It is not just a religious spell. Second of all, I asked to copy it. What I do with it at that point is my own. It is my magic. I bled for it.
Did not specify
Third,
you may not
Magic is not
resell.
something to be controlled by clerics of gods.
See what I mean when I say we are constantly fighting about ethics?
Isn't it
This
beautiful?
isn't about
Been this whole campaign.
Just saying. It's not just the mad scientists that had no regard, almost.
There are no ethics
regard for
here.
the soul.
You could have evil clerics that could still cast mass cure wounds.
They just wouldn't.
Well, on their own, they likely would.
Tim would!
Tim would have. I would choose to believe
Tim
Tim
would've.
would have.
Has
the
anyone
fuck is
asked?
him?
Has anyone asked Joel Bay if he's walking across? If he's
Right,
if he's
okay,
riding on the boat or
very-
flying?
Hey, funny you say that. You happen to see Joe Bass
Oh,
walking
God.
across the alleyway.
And he
I
definitely
should
checks
probably-
out of this conversation, goes
Joel
over
Bay,
to
are you
where he's like,
you riding
Here,
the boat or you
just
gonna
look at
fly
these.
over?
Oh, I'll be flying. I don't need to ride in a ship.
Yeah, that's what I presumed.
that's so fucking cool.
Just figured I'd check.
Well, I'll take some of these skeletons. Hey, he looks over to the other skeletons. Would you die if we go higher up into the sky? The skeleton's just like, ah, let's try. The red paint skeleton
I-
goes to join Joel Bay.
Hey, you on the boat.
Aw,
I'm not being the reason you die.
I don't
But I-
think they would.
I want to die.
Yeah, but I need you to. If you're going to die, at least wait till we get to the objective. Not
Eh,
before.
right.
Good
Steps
point.
up.
Good point.
But see, Joel Bay will fucking bring these skeletons, turns into Dargan, just zooms up into the air.
Incredible.
Flies around for a little bit, comes back down, turns back into a regular skeleton, and you just hear "Whee!" There's just a bunch of skeletons. You're like, "Come on!" I don't know how this works, but it's cool. Turns out, I think whatever that curse is doesn't care about dead things.
Yeah, I told you they'd be fine.
So Job is just like, I'll take a few of them, the ones that have ranged weapons or spellcasters. I'll keep them on my back and we'll provide air support.
Penny's
It's not
definitely
even a bad idea.
Well, just be mindful of the weird
Yeah.
Draco liches down here that seem to be superpowered.
Right. Wait, are we dealing with something from the far realm? Are we dealing with anything even shadow related?
I mean, at this point, who knows?
Yeah, it's really anyone's game at this point.
Might
All
be
we
fighting
know is
squid faces. Who knows?
Please
all
no.
we've
Okay,
been
well,
told is
I choose not
close
to.
the gate.
Penny hearing that's like, don't fucking jinx us. We don't need those.
Worst case scenario, you can just incinerate it.
Right. All right. Are we ready to leave? I believe they're getting ready to leave.
Let's do this.
Yeah. Everybody
Um,
on the boat that's going on the boat.
I'm giving 2 scrolls to Wary. 2 of the mask
So he's got 2 mass cure wounds. I'll put it on your page just so I can have it at least for now.
Yeah. And was there any other casters that are coming with us? I can't. Or at least
the
cast
caster.
capabilities.
Rattletap is technically caster capable. Voss is technically caster capable.
I will go
Sotez is
find them.
technically
then.
caster capable.
Sotez is going? I thought he was staying behind.
No, you're right. Sotez is staying.
Okay, then yeah,
Um,
running over to these 2. All right, here, 2 each. Mass cure wounds. I would like them back if they're not used, but for this battle, everybody capable of casting should have some just in case.
cool. They take it.
So I've divvied up 2 to all the casters.
Okay. But yeah.
Everybody on the boat.
You guys hear? Yep. You guys hear a voice in your heads. We are leaving. Leaving. Leaving.
Come on. Come on, remaining skeletons. Let's go.
Ah!
Let's dance.
Boat time.
There's still skeletons on board. They just never fucking left. Unfortunately, they were not monitored by Evangeline, so a couple of them are missing limbs.
Oh, well,
Because they have touched the radiant crystals on board.
to be presumed.
You know, I thought giving them the small piece would be enough to like throw that.
No,
need
these
that
were
they
the
having.
skeletons that never went out with you.
Oh.
These skeletons stayed on board.
No god has to move everyone to the boat.
Oh, man.
No, because the map in which you will be going on, I have already put a vast majority of the participants in there. There's a couple people I will be taking off because I was originally going to have them on board, but did instead change my mind.
That's fair.
But I will now wubbo you guys. Are you ready?
The Boat.
The Boat.
The Boat.
Where do I know
Sotez
that
is not
in
here.
particular name?
Sotez is not here.
Schmerz
not
Evil
here.
Incorporated.
Thank you.
But Hammer is here. The skeletons are here. There is at least 1 kobold skeleton. Let's see, 2 kobold skeletons and 1 more regular skeleton. But yeah, welcome on board. It sets off. The way that this thing moves is unnatural to those of you who have never been on a ship of this kind. Was it doesn't
Everyone?
float. Yeah, everyone. Because you guys have been on a boat before, but not like this.
Oh no. Boss is near the weird red crystal. Things are gonna get bad.
But this essentially like hovers, like, or not hovers, but like kind of cuts through the this water like it's not even there. It doesn't bob. It doesn't, like, you don't feel any resistance through this like water. It just kind of just cuts straight through.
Weird.
But yeah, you guys are on board, and you just hear in your heads from the Shardbinds, 2 days. And so you will guys be in transit to the gate.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, enjoy your wicked packed fucking ship.
Penny has chosen a spot near the light crystal over here.
Yep. Jobe is also not here. Jobe is flying around.
I'm moderately surprised that so many waterborne came, but I should not be.
This is the Far Realm. This is like, they've been dealing with aboleths. They know the Far Realm. They know the things that come from the Far Realm.
Penny has an idea, which is why he hates this.
So,
But yeah.
is
Hmm.
fifth layer gonna be fine without this many waterborne?
Talking to Alcanor, he'll just kind of look at you and go, well, yes, this is only probably not even 1% of our current forces. You saw the Maelstrom. This is only a small squad.
I mean, good point.
But the Aboleth hasn't been making any moves. He hasn't come back yet, as far as we've seen, so...
Oh.
Maybe the divine smite I gave him
Go over
prevented
to
some regeneration to some degree.
Esteban.
I don't know.
Esteban.
We'll be watching it.
If you want to add
But
to
for
your
now,
inventory, a slow scroll real quick.
At least
give
this
this-
time we didn't need you guys to show up to a fiery hell.
Yes, it is nice not the constantly slowly boiling. But I am glad we are here, dealing with things from the Far Realm. Prefer to not have any more Aboleths inside the Maelstrom.
I mean, Aboleth, there could be some Oberiths there. You never know.
It's a good thing we're here then.
At this point, if we had to fight, I think that's like our third Oberith if we have to kill another one. I would like to stop seeing them. The only way it could be possibly worse is if it's a beholder.
Stop jinxing things, please.
He's not
Please.
exactly wrong.
They're
If
not
it's a
wrong.
beholder,
and
we're all
asking
pretty
for
screwed.
fate to say "fuck you" are two different things.
Man,
As a
oh
Fae,
man.
Tempting fate is.
Doesn't the
Nah, man,
Feywild
please.
have things just as dangerous?
Indeed, that's why we keep our mouths shut. And
Yeah,
around
that's the
things like
fucking
that.
problem.
Hey, I'm just voicing my concerns, alright?
Sometimes thoughts should stay inside.
Well, maybe
well,
you
the
should,
Far
maybe you
Realm
should,
can figure out what you're thinking, anyways.
I mean, the last time I thought anything, someone threw me at it and I was impaled.
You should. Did you at least hit
At
that
least you
person
know.
afterwards?
No, it was dirt.
Oh, so he died anyway. Okay.
I missed dirt.
Yes,
Because
they
he
were
threw you at
forged.
things?
He was a good man. He's dead? Wait, no, hold on. This is
He's
the
not
first I've
dead.
heard of it.
He's not dead.
Well, he's kind of dead. He was banished
No,
somewhere.
he's not kind of dead. He's just not here anymore.
Oh, well, if he's banished, he might still be alive.
I mean, are you gonna find him?
I probably could. You know, once we handle gestures to everything.
The best we got was he was somewhere outside of the mall, very far away.
Hey, he's escaped the maw.
Twice.
Twice. Yes,
He's
indeed.
he's been out twice. Okay.
He's escaped.
That-
He is now in the history of the Maw has been able to leave the Maw twice.
It's really an
That's
impressive
pretty-
skill, I guess.
The
Honestly,
only guy has
though.
been able to leave.
Wait, are you telling
That's
me
a-
this dirt came back to the maw?
Yeah, with all of us.
What fucking psycho does that?
Who the fuck comes back here?
I guess the one that could leave again.
Penny, one hand up is like, oh no, shit. You got a point actually.
Yeah. If he could just come and go as he pleases, I guess it doesn't really matter, huh?
These are two. Shit.
I guess it's just
I
it's
mean,
like
he even found God while he was here.
yeah, he did. He
Oh my
he
God, I
spoke
mean,
with
four.
Falor.
I am so confused.
It's beautiful.
It took a lot of effort from him.
I had to walk him through it. He got there eventually.
So you taught him. Huh? And he was a Warforged? One
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it strange that Warforged can meet with gods?
Those that are created here, yes.
I've met 2.
Yes.
I'm bound
But of how
to
many?
2.
Last I knew, there were hundreds, if not thousands, of Warforged that were created here. So that definitely makes you
Yes.
the weird ones.
Well, that's not.
Mary can speak with Ion.
I suppose being the weird one just makes you more likely to survive.
Mary in the like nearby. I haven't spoken with Ion in a very long time.
But you have.
Yes, I have.
Mary also likes bacon.
Penny's like, I'm not saying
It
weird
is
is
a
bad.
very-
but this
It is a
entire
very
ship
nice
is just
pastime baking.
all weird. A whole ship of weird.
In fact, Mary reaches he has his own little bag of holding. And he's like, "Would anybody like some biscuits?"
You've baked biscuits?
I would.
Yes.
I am interested in trying these, if only to see how they taste.
He hands
God, I
you a
wish I could
biscuit.
eat.
It is delicious.
How do you
Listen, I don't know
I am
how he
so
does it, but all I know
confused?
is if you bake with him, he'll give you therapy at the same time.
Rattle tab sounds off in the background. He uses me as his tasting subject.
Makes more sense now.
Oh, did he make you taste Did he make you taste the kobold?
It wasn't always like
Treats I
that
put in
quality.
Okay.
I've had them.
Well, still impressive for using someone else's taste buds to figure out how to make something good.
Rex
Well,
is
it
gonna
is-
take a
It's
biscuit.
good. Yes, though.
Very good, actually.
I'm happy to have helped. Ah, yes, here's
This
a
piece
biscuit
of
as
food
well.
is almost as big as Penny.
Hands you a
It's the
biscuit too,
first
Rex.
nut ration I've eaten in a while.
Oh, I'm the wrong size. I'm noticing my token.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right, would anybody else like a biscuit?
Yes, please.
He hands you a biscuit. It's a nice biscuit. I am half tempted to give this man so many cooking spells.
I mean, he could be a cooking clerk.
You could absolutely.
She splits
be a
her
cooking cleric. He could
biscuit
be
in
the
half
fuck, yeah,
and gives
the,
it
the,
to
yeah,
Esteban.
the same cleric as fucking Dirt before he passed. I mean, is alive. But no, he is a wizard. He is a wizard.
A wizard.
A wizard. Because Moiri, in his original form, was a wizard.
What a nerd.
Nerd.
Nerd! It's okay, we love the nerds.
I mean,
But yeah, that, ladies and gents, is going to be all I wrote tonight.
Woo!
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 Session tomorrow, correct?
Yeah, session tomorrow.
Awesome.
Absolutely, there's a session tomorrow. But you guys are nearing the finale of this layer, and then we'll be off to the 12.
We've brought an army.
You have brought an army. How many stay with you to the very bottom? Who knows?
God, there's one person on the boat I noticed that is missing.
Who?
Raylan.
Raylan. Yeah. At the time when I was dumping everybody
it.
onto the boat, I was determining whether or not to have Raylan on there.
Dad, no.
Umu was going to be on the boat as well, but the reasoning that I gave Penny earlier when he was up on the surface is kind of the reasoning why I kept Umu up there. They're just too busy up there. He can't
needs
afford
to
to
hold
come
the
down.
boat.
Yeah, Umu is the D&D equivalent of Doom guy for Tiamat cultists.
1 second he's not there, the next he's behind them, and the next second there's 2 of him.
Yep. Mans will fuck up anybody that threatens the peace of this horrible place. But yeah, that's everything for tonight. We'll pick it back up tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Woo!
Curious to see how everybody deals with the stuff that is happening. We will see. Do you perish? Do NPCs perish? Does nobody perish?
Okay.
Does Evangeline get
also-
emotionally scarred?
Esteban, I don't know if you heard, but you have a scroll. It's the slow spell. I passed it to you since I figured Evangeline usually has some kind of concentration going at all times. So,
CK says he's got it.
okie dokie.
Neat.
I'm gonna go to bed now.
Me. Have a good sleep.
Good night, goodbye. Goodbye, good night, good night, good night, bye.
Goodbye.